Hello, hello, everybody. I am live. Looks like we got the big bloom. Apparently, this character's never done it because I didn't have that on the map. Oh, I did have it on the map. I was looking. Oh, I was thinking. Yeah, never mind. I was thinking of the other event. Yeah. Anyway, big bloom today. Who do we have? We got Pip, who was first. Then Zero Cool, Bane, Chris, Pope, IGN, Bagheera, Jummy Bear, Tracy, Angel, Drinks. Hello, hello, everybody. Oh, and Kip. For some reason, I thought I said you already. Yeah. And Obi-Gon. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, we're gonna do a little big bloom. It looks like, and then this madness ends tomorrow, where we get mutate events instead of this seasonal nonsense that seems to never end. Hello, Robin. Welcome, welcome. You're back after 4 months. Welcome back after 4 months. And there's Mandy waving on the team. Hello, I'm waving back. I got my fire bow. At least I think I have a fire bow. Okay, yes, yes. Okay, yes, to start the... Just start the event. Yeah, flaming arrows. All right, we're good. So I don't need to pick up the these thingies in here. Oh, bow. Oh, but I was gonna say Bo's got a drink, but yeah, drinks has a bow. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah. So yeah, so that's where we're at. My plan is just to shoot things with a bow today. That's kind of my plan today. Nothing beyond that. My brain has not been in. I feel like my brain's in kind of hibernation until next week though. New season is finally here, and looking forward to that. Looking forward to a new region and all that. Let's see, how does this go? I haven't used this bow. I've been doing. Oh, that's nice. I guess with fire and I haven't really been using fire since the season. I've been using like cryo. So is there something? Let's see. Head right there. Anything else? Wow, okay. Target stuff behind me. Nice. Oh, no, that's maybe someone else. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just babbling today. My sleep was really wonky last night. I slept in shifts, so I'm feeling very out of it today. So if this stream is an incoherent mess, I'm just telling you that will be why. It was one of those things. I slept, woke up 3 hours later, and I couldn't. Huh. That's not crazy at all. Yeah, and I couldn't fall back asleep, so I got up after tossing and turning for an hour, and I was up for a few hours, and then I went back to bed for a couple hours, and then yeah, so I am feeling a tad on the disoriented side today. So yeah, there you go. That's it. So welcome to. Oh, okay, that's not a. I saw the green and I was thinking it was like one of the overgrown people, and it's not. It's just some guy in power armor, not bothering anybody, just doing his thing. Let's see. Where are we at? We still need quite a few. There's not that many people here. Yeah, I think the turnout numbers, I mean, based on what I've seen anyway for these things, hopefully they look at the numbers and realize that maybe people don't love to have the seasonal events just constantly just shoved down their throats over and over again, that they get tired of this stuff, and maybe come up with something a little more interesting for the next anniversary. Hopefully. I mean, hopefully they look at the data and come to that conclusion. We will see if that's what actually happens, so. I didn't even do any of the, like, what was it yesterday? It was a Mothman yesterday, right? I didn't do one. I did 0. I was even on a server once where it was going, and I just refused. I said, I am not doing that nonsense. Now, this should count for setting them on fire. I mean, this is a... It doesn't have to be the thing. At least I'm assuming. It should count as setting them on fire. It's hard to tell because it's usually pretty laggy, and so like you could set them on fire and it may take a minute before it actually tells you. Hey Dale, welcome, welcome. Figured after all the abuse you took for not having a black powder on you last. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was brutal. Whoever was in charge that time really just gave you such a hard time. Let's see. When is the next Fallout 4 patch? Oh, I have no idea. If it hasn't been announced, like, there's no way I'm gonna know. It's not like I have more information than, yeah. I mean, the problem with that is just the patches are just set to fix the things that broke with the, yeah. Anyway, that's a whole other mess. Trying to harvest somebody's PA, exactly. I think they should make an event at Vault 76 every year to commemorate the anniversary. Just in front of the vault, just what would happen there. Just stand there and have, that should be, there we go. Yeah, this looks like it's working out, working all right. Like, what would that entail, Mandy? What do you envision in front of 7? I mean, that's a pretty small space, and there's steps and stuff. It'd be kind of an awkward spot to have an event, I would think. Only way to visit, yeah. I mean, Vault 76 is like a one-way door, right? You go into, you come out of it, and that's it. You're done. Hey, you're most welcome, welcome. Inside the vault. Yes, they could have it inside the vault, inside the vault. Head. 0%, all right. It's, yeah, the percentage goes up. And we won, and I got a score thing. Cool. Oh, it was enough to push me to the next level. Nice. I don't know if I even need any of the plans from this. Let's see. Oh, someone's in a silo. They were there when I got into the server, though. So I'm guessing that's their first nuke, and it's going to show up at some. It'll be like the Fisher site prime will be right in the middle of the circle, is what I'm thinking. Good news with some changes. You're able to solo the Guardian. Oh, congrats, Dale. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I didn't see how it went for Mr. 3. I kind of like. Did he ever get a better result? What was going on with this, the struggle he was having? Drink some Meyer moonshine, PvP pillow fight. No, I protest. No PvP. Metal helmet. Let's see. Stuff to learn here, and to learn there. And I can't remember when the last time I unlocked anything. It's been a minute. And this character doesn't know a lot of stuff. Let's see. Any of these plans of interest to this character? That one's not. I guess we'll store the crystal cup since that's I don't think it weighs anything. Has like no weight, and that's what you use to make those flowers, right? Gamma green tea, I'm just gonna drink it. I'm never gonna use that. Let's get rid of this nonsense, and nothing to sell. Awesome. All right, let's switch over to my other bow. My cryo bow. But that's cool. How did the solo go? Did you have to, like, was it a one go where you didn't have to go behind the blast doors? Like, how many sets of blast doors did you have to go behind? Feel like for the game's 10-year anniversary, Bethesda should make a game mode to make it like, was it launch? Oh, you mean this game? I mean, I think that'd be fun, but I think that's kind of unrealistic. I mean, the amount of work that it would take to actually unwind the game like that. Weren't here for the start of this season, but you heard there was controversy? I don't know. What controversy did we hear about? Oh, cool. Drop connection. What controversy did you hear about? Like, I don't know. I mean, there's always controversy about something if people want to argue about it, whatever, enough, but. Hey, Alex. You have a million games you need to play, and you end up playing Fallout 4 the last few days. Nice, 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 nice. Fallout 4 is one of my go-to, especially when I'm in this game, when I get, because I do get burned out playing 76. And there are times I'm just like, I don't feel like playing 76, but I like, I don't remember ever starting over here before. But I still want to get that feel that, I want to start a new character. I mean, because Fallout 4 is kind of like comfort food for me, because you can get in and mess around for a bit, and I can keep going, or I can just, quit. Doesn't matter. So I frequently, it's been a while. I haven't done it since the updates for sure, but let's see. We've got that one. And then down here, RHPS, hello. You're a bit fuzzy, something about damage and weapons. Oh. I mean, they did the rebalancing, but how dare you? But I don't remember any kind of controversy. I mean, people like argue in chat and stuff, but I mean, they did rebalance on the weapons, and everything is performing exceptionally well at the moment. I think there's stairs here. This we're having a jetpack and marsupial would have been handy. That's okay. We're all good. The canvas bag incident. But yeah, that wasn't in the last 3 months. Hey, John, welcome. You left for a bit. You were just burnt out of 76. Yeah, I mean, it happens. People take breaks. Sometimes they take breaks and they never come back. That happens. That happens all the time. I wish there was a way I could sort my friends list by last online And, you know, because it's like, okay, if you haven't played in like 3 years, I can just remove you from my friends list because you're probably never coming back. So I would love to be able to have a last online on the friends list. That'd be great. Chew, hello, hello. Never played any of the Creation Club content. I haven't either. I never have. He'd be dead. I haven't either. I usually just kind of ignore it, honestly. I mean, even if it's good. Although the one, you know, the bounty hunt looks pretty cool. Is that one free? Is that the one that was free? Or is it or it's the, I don't know. One of them's free, but yeah, I mean, some of it looks okay, but I haven't played. So, I mean, none of it ever looks compelling enough that I'm going to go back and play. It'd be one of those things where if I was playing the game, I'm like, oh, okay, that looks cool. I'll try it. But still taking a break from 76 until next week. Good job. Twice on the blast doors, use a vampire weapon, Cola Nut, Nuka-Cola to tank the damage, switch to Furious, Gas Mini for the damage. Oh, nice. Yeah, it sounds like a pretty easy combo. So twice on the doors, that's not too bad. Especially if you had never sold it before. That's not bad at all. Did I get anything good? Like, I don't know, what could we, I got lots of junk. Enhanced targeting card, did I get that from here? I don't even know. Bethesda keeps destroying your former favorite game. Having last online and grouping, yeah, be great. Just last online. That's all I need. Just let me know. I mean, if someone hasn't been online, because I'm sure there's people that I probably played with once, and then they never play. In fact, that actually happened once, right? Where I was in a Discord chat. This was when I first started playing. I added someone to my friends list, you know, and we were gonna play, and it was a bunch of other people, right? Added a bunch of people. We're gonna play with them, and this one person, he crashed, like, as soon as he got into the game, and he rage quit. Never saw him online again. Ever. I was like, okay. So I, like, added someone to my friends list, and I actually never played with them, because the first time they tried to play, it was like a rage quit situation, and yeah. So that's kind of funny. Let's go turn to this legendary, get rid of that. And this person's living in that silo. They should make it so you can look up one letter of a username only. You want the most specific, useless feature ever. Oh. Everyone with a letter A. Oh, no. I mean, you can't look up at all, right? You can't, or do you just mean like for people on your friends list or what? I mean, just like to look up every user with that name? I don't necessarily want to, like, a directory of all the players. I don't necessarily need that. I would just love to be able to look at my friends list and see, okay, this person hasn't been online in 4 years or 3 years. So they're probably never coming back. So, because I would clear it out. I'd be like, you know what, they haven't played that long. They're probably never coming back. So I want to, you know, prune the list, as it were. The problem is you get people on your list, and sometimes people will change their names, and so you won't even, yes, because I'll have people on the list. I'm like, I have no idea where that came from. Maybe they played yesterday and they had a different name. I don't know. It's just there's a lot of social features this game really needs, and isn't getting. Well, we could do a raid, I suppose. I kind of be curious. I want to know what the next event is, though. PC Olamo. I'm just gonna say Joe. Hey, Joe. So on the shield phase of the Guardian, is it worth firing as well, or just tank it? Do the blast doors have an order they open? It's random as far as I know. The only reason you want to fire is if you have bullet shield and you have a heavy gun. So if you have bullet shield and a heavy gun, I mean, if you're just tanking the damage, like standing there, if you have bullet shield and a heavy gun, it's worth firing. You don't have a bow belt? I don't care. I won't tell anyone if you don't. Yeah, so if you have bullet shield, which is, I'm sure I don't have it, so this character would have no reason to have that. Bullet shield right here. So if you have bullet shield, the way this works is every time you fire, you have 6 seconds where the damage has a chance to deflect back. So you just want to kind of fire, you know, every 5 seconds or so, fire a shot or two. If you have a heavy gun and you have this perk. If you don't, then there's no reason to fire. You just stand there and let reflective or ricochet do its thing and wait. Triglide, hello. On Xbox, you can see when friends were last online. Yeah, I'm guessing PlayStation's the same thing. PC, unfortunately, doesn't have that option. So you only need a bow. You only need a bow and hat trick. That's all you need. A bow and hat trick for the most part. That's about all there is to the bow build at this point. I mean, you can spec harder into it. I have, but for the most part, a lot of these perks I might run like Number Cruncher. I probably run anyway. Tormentor I probably run anyway. awareness depending on the weapon I might run anyway. So it's basically hat trick. Yeah, I even took off bow before me just because I'm doing so much damage against like really tanky targets. Like it was the same. So because I did test against the, you know, if anyone saw the video, the Burning Love video where I tested against the Behemoth, I actually did that again, not in a video. I just did it again without bow before me. It took the same number of shots to kill. So I mean, we're just bypassing armor because it's so much damage. Pretty sure it was a bug that made you so heavy last time. You logged in on Saturday and the way it was back to normal. You scrapped a bunch of your weapons for nothing. Oh, okay. Well, it's not for nothing. I mean, it's good practice. It's cleansing. It's good to clear out your stash and get rid of things. You know, it's like, think of it like spring cleaning for your character. It's like if you scrapped it, you probably won't even miss it. And I'm going to do this. We have minutes. Yeah. We'll see. I don't want to get into the raid and have like eviction notice pop up or something. Love your explosive Burning Love arrows, bow build. Oh yes, hat trick is fun. Yeah, bows are just fun. I have yet to try a bow that I don't like. I mean, just whatever bow is great. Using Gatling Plasma Vampire's ammo is cheap and it keeps you mostly topped off. Gatling Plasma is pretty easy to keep stocked up. As long as you're okay getting those 75% charge cores, which drives me nuts. Because that's what I used for most of, you know, the end of last year, most of this year was that Gatling Plasma, and those partially charged cores just drove me crazy. But they're still fine, but instead of having, you know, 500 rounds, you have 375 rounds and to start off with. So, but I was fine. I mean, I never had to craft ammo in a year of using that. I would have to periodically throw away cores, and that's just because raids give you so much. So all right, that works. I gotta say though, when I'm using the bow, it does feel... It feels like an exploit. I will say, when I'm using a bow, it feels like I'm doing something, like I'm cheating. Like there's bows are just so good right now. How did Mr. 3 end up though on the thing? Did he ever get to a point where he was able to actually solo it? Or, because I know his issue was he was over encumbered, and so he was just not gonna do anything about that, and he couldn't run, so... And when I left, he was really far away from being able to do that in one go. So kind of wondering if, nope, he never got it. Yeah. It's the carry weight. I mean, that's the thing. It's just the stubbornness of, I have to carry all this stuff, and carry weight's going to be my priority, and I'm not going to drop stuff. So it is what it is. That's the way he likes to play. He just dyed it. Yeah. I kind of figured that was going to be the thing. I mean, he has the gear, he had the weapons. It's just, you know, the build needed some adjusting. And unfortunately, when you have all the carry weight perks, that kind of gets in the way of, you know, the optimization that he probably needed. It's like, complete this event with 3 arrows. 3 wolf hordes taken out with 3 arrows. Pretty ammo efficient as far as this one goes. All right, well, this doesn't count because the event's over. That doesn't count as another arrow used. Because I always get back more than I use. Okay, so there's that. Event's not yet. Anything else? Let's see about... Okay, let's go find a big old thing. Maybe. We'll get lucky. I think I might want to wander the roads today. I didn't do that last time, even though it's like someone said, bro, wandering the roads is fun, and I agreed, and then I didn't do it. So I'm thinking... You won't see me. My character is so stealthy. That's why I have agility on my weapons. It's like I just put my armor is, I think, 5 pieces of agility as a 2nd star, and yeah. That's the goal. I kind of went all in on stealth in the stealth archer situation. He needed to optimize for the raid, switch back for everything else. Yeah, just have another build. I don't know if he does that. Like if he has, is that a blue devil? All right. I don't know if he optimizes for... Jeez, okay, so that we should get follow through here. So yeah, that's pretty good. Should just be 3 arrows. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I took out all these idiots too. So yeah, that was bows are they're so strong, and they're just stupid. And they're fun. I mean, I have a lot of fun with bows, but geez, they're just oh, treasure map, awesome. And adhesive, and yeah, we can learn a thing there, and I don't need all of these things. We'll leave the meat. I don't need that. But yeah, bows are fun. Hello again, Pip, Mr. Water. Hello, hello. Bow build is very strong. Yeah, bows are great. Bows are fantastic. I mean, a lot of it just has to do with bows in general are really good. Campfire Tales. You know what? I think I'm ready to do a thing. Let's go in and do this. Let's go do one of these things. I don't need to do Campfire Tales. Haven't been online much. Yeah, I get that. I get that, Pip. I mean, it's kind of tough. The seasons are long, and this year has been definitely a content drought. So I'm hoping that next season lasts a little longer than the previous ones. Are you using a minigun again? Heard they improved it. I haven't looked at the minigun. I'm trying to think if I even looked at it. I haven't even really looked at it this season. I have not been doing heavy guns for the most part. I mean, I spent most of, you know, going back to like a month before Gleaming Depths last year, I spent most of a year doing heavy guns. And I switched right before the September update. My main character, I switched back to Commando. I haven't really looked at any heavy guns for the most part, so I couldn't tell you the state of anything. I mean, I did test them on the PTS and it was fine. I tested the Gauss Mini, it was fine. I mean, they did good damage, but I just kind of get tired of power armor life and wanted to go back to Commando. Biggest pain in raids is getting overweight. Maybe Mr. 3 is super weight optimized. He's carry weight optimized. Here's the thing though. He specs for carry weight and yet he gets over encumbered. I mean, he's always like on the edge of the thing. I mean, if you saw the last streamer, he was giving me a hard time because my carry weight on the character was like 300 and something. But I had like 180 free. I guarantee he never has that much available. So for 76 bow builds over Skyrim bow. Oh, Skyrim bow is my favorite. But yeah, I mean, it depends on how I play. I like manual aim. I like Skyrim. VATS. I mean, can you imagine VATS in Skyrim? So that'd be something. And yes, you're right, Dale. Hat trick is a lot of fun. You're stuck inside the power armor for another 90 seconds. Yeah, the adventures of Mandy. I gotta say, we should do you need like a YouTube channel. It's like the Mandy reality show, but it'd be like the reality of like your character, just the crazy stuff that's going on. Give me a chance to check my buffs. Make sure I'm using the right situation here. Let's see. So this is my bow. So this is my bow that I'm using. It's Furious VATS Enhanced Agility with pinpointers. And we got the Frozone arrows. And this is my drill defense weapon. Furious Explosive, probably not a good combination for reverse onslaught, but I don't care. It kills everything. Faster reload, electricians for the reloads and the stunning and all that stuff. And this one has plasma. I wonder why I did plasma instead of, I mean, plasma does more damage. That's probably why I did it. Although cryo wouldn't be the worst either. Let's see here. Food. Food. Where are we at? Where are we at with food? Okay, company tea, we're good. Blight soup is probably worn off then, because that's only a 30-minute situation. Blight soup. Ooh, I'm gonna have to make more because this is all gonna. Do I have the? Okay, I'm good with salt. All right, I must have made that a while ago. Hey, Brian. When there is one target, is hat trick hitting the same target over and over? No, it just stops. It just hits the target and is done. Although sometimes you hear a weird sound. I don't know if that's hat trick or something else where you hear like this da-da-da-da, and that's like the arrow can't go anywhere. But yeah, it's not going to do like multiples of damage on that target. It just won't go anywhere. Waiting for a response from server. Awesome, Andy's just having the best time. Stay tuned. Mandy will be right back after all these messages. Electric, hello. Tried to do the road last night. Your build sucks. Your gun sucks. Your armor sucks. You burnt 200 stim packs. Oh, you mean the raid last night? Yeah. I mean, if it's the first time you've ever done it, you're not alone. When the see, it's nice. Bane's actually getting some exercise, stretching his legs. Nice. It's nice. So I did the raid, you know, when it was new on the PTS. I mean, I did a lot of raids on the PTS before it came to live. And my characters were tanky, did a lot of damage, da-da-da-da. I did the raid and I got wrecked. Just over and over. Wreck. And after every stage, I would die and I would redo a little bit of my build over and over and over and over. It was just trial and error. Like, I thought I was prepped, and it's like, it was just a different thing. It's like, I could go to Eviction Notice, tank a fire starter, I go to the raid and just instantly die to just everything. So, hey Bradley, welcome. You have a 2-shot explosive VATS optimized compound bow. Is that any good? That is excellent. Yeah, that should be really good. That should do it. That should be, yeah, that should actually be really good. You know, I tried the Cosmic Knife. I really liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I know people are like, oh, the effects suck and da-da-da-da. I found it quite usable and actually quite fun, and it looks really cool. So I would say it's good. I like it. Could weaken EN06 by taking out the bottom plates? You know, I've tried, I mean, I haven't tried it, but I've been on teams with people. I've never noticed a difference, honestly. Like, that's supposed to be the thing. I honestly feel like it's a troll by Bethesda to get people just to go up and... Because I think mostly what it does, it turns off the floor. So it'll stun him, and when he's stunned, the floor is... you know, the electrified floor won't be on for a short amount of time. But I've never really noticed that to be crazy beneficial. It's definitely a slower process taking him down with the bow. Oh, let's see here. Now let's see what we can do. 27 on the crit, that's not bad. I mean, that's pretty good. 20,000, 28,000. I mean, we're hitting for big numbers. It's just they're not, probably shouldn't charge up the shots as much because it doesn't make that much difference. Yeah, he's dead. There we go. All right. Smoothish. Certe, hello. Elder's Mark, VATS optimized or Swift. I prefer VATS optimized myself. And if you can put, and if you can get conductors as a 4-star, that makes for some really good VATS, although it does have a really fast fire rate. So even with conductors, it runs out pretty quickly. And a glow sight. Using Furious Faster Rate minigun, and it's... I mean, a Furious Faster minigun should actually be pretty decent, I think. I mean, it's not meta, but I mean, Furious is good, especially if you're combining that with Bulletstorm, if you're using that and Furious. Because the ammo capacity, it should actually do okay. Use PS with crippling or take them out. PS. Not sure what PS is. I'm just gonna assume I'm a defender unless someone else steps up and tries to convince me otherwise. Lazaneros, hello. Taken all 4 of the Guardian circuit boards only amount to 1/10 of its overall HP. Oh, okay. Still never beat the raids. PC in this raid tanks hard. Oh, 30 FPS with a 3060 Ti. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I mean, 3060 Ti is a pretty solid... I mean, that should be plenty for this game, I would think. But I don't know. I was gonna say, I was on a 1660 Super, but that was before the raid, so I don't know. There we go. She says, I don't have to bring a bow. I'm not going to. Did you want to defend, Mandy? Is that what you're saying? I think she wants to defend. Yes? Give me a thumbs up if that's a yes. Oh, you're gonna defend with a missile launcher? If you don't want to defend, then give me a thumbs. Okay, you're not defending. All right. Tally ho!
Low fuel.
Let's see how it goes.
Please add fuel to resume operation.
Yeah, so I should get a stun every reload, so that's pretty helpful. This one should be pretty good, although we're not one-shot. I mean, it doesn't hit as hard as the... Plus, you can see my stacks just get obliterated. Furious is not the best 1-star. I probably should have... I mean, 2-shot on this would actually probably be pretty good. But, we still do okay. Electricians will carry us through. There we go. It's hard to tell what's going on. It's a light show. There we go. Yeah, I probably should put something else on this besides Furious. Just to get a little bit, probably 2-shot. 2-shot's probably the way to go on this, I think, actually. Because I think the Furious aspect of it just kind of, the benefit of it goes away. I mean, you can see my stacks are basically 0, so. So for the most part, this is like non-legendary. Which is still doing okay. This person's annoying. Okay, Okay, I had a broken, it wouldn't let me reload. I had a broken limb, it wouldn't let me reload. There we go. I didn't realize that was the thing. I guess I need to pay more attention to my health. But yeah, 2-shot, yeah, I probably should respect this because I'm getting like no damage buff at all. Get rid of that guy, jeez. Doing nothing but shooting me, and so far though, everyone's running really well. Just going, it's just going how it's going. Think I could put electricians on about anything though and defend the drill. Guy doesn't seem like he's taking any kind of damage. I'll have to see if I have a 2-shot mod on here. This just isn't. Thought he could sneak by me. And electricians has no cooldown as far as that goes. So you can just stun, you can basically just like perma-stun them. But the mole rats, luckily, are not tanky, and so they die pretty easily, and I'm not even... Oh, it's full. Good job, everybody. Look at that. Easy peasy. A little bit of drama, but easy for the most part. She won't hear me. I'm not forgetting, but what am I gonna do? Joe Shormer, hello, hello. Hey, Vinicus, welcome, welcome. But even with that, like even without Furious being, you know, being kind of not useful on that, it still is fine. I think the drill only took a little bit of damage. I think Mandy runs every single, no wonder you have so much you're carrying. Do you have like one of every weapon? Just what, a little bit of everything, just all of it, all the time. Probably will use this for the, that's good for popping crystals, and this is good for killing. This is like a ragtag assortment of whatever people. Let's see, antiseptic, no, durability, and swift are useful ones. So we'll hold on to those. Kind of curious if I actually have a... If I actually have one of those. I don't need it yet, but I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, I do have 2-shot. All right, so I could change. I think 2-shot's probably the way I'll go. This character doesn't have that much health, so Juggernauts really isn't the way I would go, so yeah. You'll screenshot your casual weapon list. It's probably really long. It's me in a mix build, but it's a terrible build. Carry like 60 weapons. Wow. I normally carry 2. I only am carrying 3 today because of, you know, I got the flaming one for the event. Other than that, I mean, I guess if you count throwables, I have a few of those. I got tomahawks, throwing knives, sheep squat shards, meat cleavers. So I got a good assortment there. 60, that's so many. I could never. I don't even have 60. Even if you take all the weapons in my stash, it wouldn't amount to 60. Pardon me. 60 weapons. Let them go. I mean, do you use them all? Use all 60 weapons? That's all. Mr. 3's evil sister. Yeah, but Mr. Does she also have like 500 salt, 400 pepper, 600 spices, 1 of every kind of, or 10 of every kind of food? Big 12, hello, hello. Just went ghoul to DA. You're liking it so far? It's fun if you can get a hold of the ghoul, or get the ghoul management and the feral management under control. Although if you're playing melee, you don't have to worry about the feral management either.
Scan complete. Unauthorized
Nope.
personnel detected.
What's happening over there?
Command center compromised. System detects insufficient countermeasures. Pursuing emergency security protocols. Stand by.
I wonder if that's hitting this guy too. I mean, it should be okay for, I don't know why I'm sneaking. It's just, oh, he's dead. Okay. Like, why can't I VATS? Where's the other dude? Must be back here. I'm guessing. Wait. Where is he? I see the red dot. I don't... Oh, he's just dead. Okay. I didn't even see him. I must have run right by him. I saw the red dot. I didn't see him, and yeah, okay. That was the thing. Healing right now is 500 Nuka Cherry. Oh, wow. Carry about 200 pounds of food and drink with all the weight perks you can get. Wow. Main character carries about 2k of stim packs. Sirte, which is the most powerful sniper weapon for a daily run? Sniper? I mean, my preference for a sniper is honestly a hunting rifle. A hunting rifle hits crazy hard. I mean, that's kind of my favorite weapon, just out of all of the weapons at the moment. That is my #1 favorite weapon. Stalker's black powder. What is this? Critical? No, I don't need that. I'm not using black powder weapons on this. Bow. I mean, bow is pretty good as well, but I like the yeah, bow's pretty good. Usually have 15 to 20 weapons on your characters, but next season you're dropping Arms Keeper, so you need to scrap a lot of weapons. BOS Recon Rifle. If you don't count legendary effects, but I mean, once you throw Furious on a regular hunting rifle, it's just going to do so much more damage than... Oh, down there. I'm like, I'm blind. I'm blind. There's that. There's a double XP this weekend, by the way. This should do okay against the crystals. Oh, interesting. Kind of remember that being a one-shot pop on the crystal situation. Ugh. Getting staggered hard. Let's get that one down. I wish the stun effect would actually work. Ah! My health. Like I said, this character doesn't have a lot of health to play with. Alright, there we go. I understand why everyone runs power armor with this. Oops, I was gonna do... I'm just missing every shot. I'll just be the decoy. Let everyone else land the shots. Should be close, right? I mean, he's got to be. There's not much health left. We should have him down pretty quick. All right, who's confusing him? Oh, because Mandy's up top, and he's, yeah. We got people up, we got people up top and people down the bottom. Helps if we can get, well, okay. The crystals pop better if you actually hit them. He's lost his way. That's the worst part about this guy's his pathing. It's got to be about it, right? Yeah, there we go. Nice. And then Bane's been thinned out that hurt. Good job, everybody. That's awesome. Yeah, we got the health down. Now we just have to wait. I guess I should make this active. Maybe depths. There we go. We're about the porn. I think it's like 220 or 210 when the death calls will come out. Maybe do a compare vid just to test. Well, unless the BOS Recon Rifle is adding like 150% damage, there's just no way it's going to compete. If I thought there was an audience for that, I would do it. But the last hunting rifle video I did didn't do very well at all. And honestly, the comments are always going to be, well, it can't be legendary, so it sucks. And like, yeah. It's like sometimes I just don't want to subject myself to that, the comments. And that would be a video where I wouldn't want to do that. Haven't unlocked the BOS Recon Rifle I did on console launch. Oh, okay. Be a Captain Noob? In what way? Captain Noob, it's been a long time since I've seen him do any kind of 76 stuff. Every once in a while, like once a year, he might get on and do a stream, and that's about it in terms of like regular content. Not much. It's too bad because I liked his stuff. Gourmand's the dragon, weapon speed. I don't think weapon speeds. Secret agent, no. We'll save the other ones. Let's see what my buffs are. I don't remember where they were. I think we should have time, though. Spin the wheel. All right, we got enough time. We can finish this guy off and go spin the wheel. Maybe. Stalker's pipe rifle. Okay, I can't see where I'm going. Stalker's pipe rifle. Yeah. I mean, pipe guns are good. Pipe guns are good. Everything is good. Pretty much. Like the gun reviews he used to do a lot at 76, not much nowadays. So I do a lot. I mean, if you look at my channel, that's pretty much most of my content is just weapon videos. I like when he did his colossal problem ones. You know, how do you solve a colossal problem? Freeze his butt. I'm getting crazy damage. Where's the... I mean, okay. I mean, 3,000 for the... Oops, that one a plate. Come on, head. There we go. We got the nuke. The nuke is loose. That was weird. Sometimes it feels like VATS has a mind of its own. Head is definitely in the cripple department. Out of VATS. Out of AP. And he's dead. Good job, everybody. Easy peasy. Noob launch on the Queen. I predicted it. I said he was probably his first nuke. We were gonna get a middle of the, you know, oh, I got a 4-star. Aegis, nice. Always good to get a first star. I guess I'll be putting the stealth suit on, I think. 16k damage numbers. Yeah, pretty good. I get big. I'm trying to think what I've used where I've gotten bigger numbers than that. Because usually I'm getting the biggest. I'm trying to think. I haven't really done much in the way of the hunting rifle. Okay, so what's the, yeah, middle of the thing. All right, I'm going to go here then. Clean, deposit, and whatever. And then I'll go put on my stealth suit. And we'll go shoot a dragon. I mean, we got an arrow. We got a, you know, bow and arrow for a dragon. That's perfect. Let's see here. Gold checked. Oh, gotta be under 8,000. Keep it, at least I think I've done that quest with, I should probably check to see if I've done that quest with this character. So, full raid, 1 4-star mod. I mean, it's fine. I wish the drops were better, but...
Please do not interfere.
Let's see here. Me do that. Jeez. I've not done a lot of quests on this character. Death from above. How we doing in the arrow department? Probably have like a ton of arrows there. Angel! Throw some nukes around. Thank you very much, Angel. Thank you, thank you. You are very generous. One thing I hate about having a job is that it keeps you busy during the day and it makes you realize how boring your day's off because you don't do anything. Fully crippled snake, 0 snake attacks. Yep. Nice, Bane. Good job. What are we doing here? Where's the... Oh, we got time. All right, here we go. Stealth it up. Ready to go. Ready for that. Living on the edge over there. Imagine if you had the Paladin Dance power armor and you could actually protect you from... Although it doesn't protect him from a nuke blast, but still. Imagine if that was a mod where you could put that on there and and it would protect you from a nuke zone. That'd be quite the armor mod. Unfortunately, now I got to be invisible, and I don't like playing invisible. Let's see here. I guess I had my bow drawn. Where am I? I'm zoomed way out, for one. I hit her. I didn't see a number. There we go. Freezer in the sky. All right, there we go. Getting some good damage in. I don't really want to freeze her, though. I could just do it to frustrate people because, you know. That's pretty good damage. 13. That's weird. It just like lost VATS for no reason. I'm not out of AP or anything. Seems like my crit, I think they're hitting, but they don't, the numbers aren't popping up. It's very weird. Something Moorlander, hello. I think that's most people, just a few. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I think that's pretty common, Hermos. You know, especially if you're working 40 hours, you just end up with, you know, your downtime. You want to have some time to relax, and before you know it, it's time to go back to work. So, you are not alone as far as that goes, I don't think. Nice damage. What would be my suggestion for 4-star legendary mod for Secret Service? It would depend on what you're going for. I have my character that has 4-star Secret Service uses limit breaking, because then I can do a critical hit, but it's a crit build. If it's not a crit build, then you could do, I mean, there's really not a lot of fantastic things. I mean, if you're going for like a tanky build, you could do like Sawbones, which is kind of an underperformer. It wouldn't surprise me if that gets buffed at some point. I mean, especially when you compare it to something like Rejuvenators, but so probably limit breaking would be my guess. Although another option you could go for would be what's that? Oh, that's only power armor. Never mind. Yeah, I mean probably that. Cookie Crisp. Hello. Is it just you, or do Scorch Beasts spam more sonic boom attacks than usual? Yeah, they've been broken for a bit. And every patch notes we get, it's been fixed, and it's not. So, it's just, I'm hitting it because you can see my crit meter's filling, but it's not, I'm like not getting pop-up numbers a lot of times. It's very weird. It's like the cryo gets in the way. Oh, that's a pretty good. I hit the weak spot with manual aim. That's pretty good. That's fun. Probably should have had like a plasma bow or something for this fight, so she's not. Can't do 40-hour weeks. Your body's too damaged. You run Rangers. Yeah, Rangers is another option. PA users get Rejuvenators and Bullet Shield. Yeah, I mean, PA users get a lot. I mean, it's like the tankiest armor, and they get Rejuvenators, and I mean, Rejuvenators is, I think it's kind of overpowered personally, but like I'm okay with it. That's what I run on my power armor. Well, the one character that has like 4-star power armor. But yeah, on Secret Service, I mean, if it's not limit breaking, probably nothing's gonna show a major difference, you know, a big difference, at least off the top of my head. All right, and down she goes. Don't see mini solo nuke boss vids anymore in general. Is there less interest from viewers, creators, or something? You know, I noticed that I used to do a pretty, I mean, not a lot, but I did quite a few like Earl videos where I would solo Earl. I used to do that fairly regularly, and interest really just fell off a cliff. Like those videos got to the point where they just weren't really performing at all. And you know, for the amount of work to launch a nuke, and you know, like if people aren't doing them, it doesn't do any good to like still make them. Plus Earl got buffed to the moon, so I found it to be a lot less enjoyable, you know, fight just because he is so tanky now. As far as the Scorch Beast Queen, I don't know that I've ever done a solo one of those. It's, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it reached a point where like the people who cared could already solo it, and they didn't really care. So I don't know, but it's been a while. It's probably been a couple years since the last time I did a Earl vid. So I don't know, maybe there would be interest from newer people, because we've had, you know, an influx of players here and there over the past couple years, so maybe they would be interested. The problem is like every weapon is so good now It just doesn't feel like it's that big of a deal to solo it. And maybe I'm wrong, you know, maybe it is, but it just, I mean, when you see how quickly the boss dies, you know, obviously to a group, it just, yeah, I mean, when you're hitting for 12,000 with a bow, you know, it's, yeah, I don't know. So for me, I stopped doing boss, you know, the solo boss things just because there was kind of a lack of interest in that sort of thing. But that was Earl. I always did Earl because he's nice because he's kind of predictable. You know, you don't have to spend like 5 minutes or 10 minutes waiting for him to fly around. Ario, hello, hello. Would rejuvenators be too much on regular armor? You can't put it on regular. Oh, would it be too much on regular armor? Well, I don't know. I mean, it's on the tankiest armor already, right? So power armor is already the tankiest thing you can get, and we're putting the strongest, you know, like the strongest effect over that. I mean, so we're taking something crazy tanky and making it even tankier. Whereas regular armor isn't as, so I don't know. It just, I mean, what we get is sawbones. I mean, if you look at, so if you have like a full set of rejuvenators, and if you have the rejuvenators perk, the rejuvenated perk rather, that means you're getting with a full set 30 health and 30 AP per second. That's crazy. That's so much. And then what do you get for sawbones on regular armor? At a full set, 5 health per second. Like, it's just such a massive difference. And power armor is already crazy tanky. So, like, to me, there's just too big of a difference between those two. And it'd be nice to see, like, honestly, sawbones, I think maybe having it be triple would be more appropriate to what, I mean, 5 health for a full set. I mean, they're 4-star mods that are super rare because you can only get them from raids. It just feels very underwhelming for what you get. Get on your member video about the mole. I did the mole, right? That's the only time I sold that one. Lower the AP cost of, and they lower the AP cost of heavy weapons, and yeah. So it's just, to me, it feels like, but it's like a lot of things, right? I mean, even just with weapons, it's like, if you look at the legendary, just all of the 4-star legendary effects, some of them are very desirable, and some of them are just head scratchers of why they even exist at all. So there's not a lot of, yeah. So I don't know. That's my thing. I don't know if it would be too powerful if you had rejuvenators on regular armor. I don't know why we can't have scanners. Like, I don't know why scanners can't be on regular armor. To me, that doesn't make any kind of sense at all. Why it would only be power armor. Because it's not like the AP cost of heavy guns versus commando weapons is any different. I mean, they're basically the same, you know, the same. So I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those things that I don't get. At some point, I may have to do, yeah, something with caps. It's like I was in, the habit was to just sell all drugs that I didn't use, and now it's like I'm skipping over that so I can store them and never use them. But they are used in crafting recipes, so at some times. All right, let's do drink some any. What do we have going on? Do we have an Earl over there? Is that what's going on? Is that what's happening, or are we doing over? Oh, over here, encrypted. I didn't even see it. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, thank you. The whole server is waiting. Thank you, thank you. I didn't even see it pop up. Not sure if this was answered. Do we know when the season ends? New season starts on Tuesday, December 2nd. So a week and a day, 8 days from now is when the new season starts. The devs are biased toward PA. I don't know if it's a bias. I think it's more of a case of, I don't know. I don't know what the reasoning is. I can't really say. I wouldn't necessarily call it a bias. Like, they're trying to favor power armor. I think they're basically trying to make things work in a way they think they should work. I wouldn't necessarily call it a bias. I would call it more of a judgment call. Might be worth a shot at some point. Not something I've personally ever tried. Solo tanks, a lot of ammo. Yeah. Oh, there's Tom. Hey, Tom. I'm here. I'm here. I'm in the event. I assume I'm in the event. I don't know. I'm here. And he's dead. Oh, Tough Hunter's down. Somebody save Tough Hunter. And then he'll probably go right back down when the Sheep Squatch explodes. Is it the 2nd, 4th of December? It is the 2nd. Count for the server shutdowns for updates, so the season is going to end a bit earlier than you would expect. Well, I mean, it ends exactly on, you know, the update goes live at 8 a.m. or well, 8 a.m. my time, which is so basically whatever the normal daily reset time is for you, it's 2 hours before that is when the servers will go down for the update. So yeah, we don't know when it's going to come back up. That we don't know, but we know when it's going to go down. And I have footsteps. That's always the test. Pizza! Do we know if we're getting any weapon or perk buffs and nerfs? No weapon changes as far as I know. We're just getting the new weapon, the Dom Perignon, the Dom Pedro. We're getting that. Yeah, we're getting a big bottle of champagne to hit people with. That'd be kind of a fun weapon. Yeah, but as far as I'm trying to think, no, there's not any changes to weapons that I know of that I can think of off the top of my head. That's kind of done for now. All right, let's see this. We've got Tesla rifle. Anything of this legendary? Legendary. All right, let's do some cleanup here. I'm just gonna pick all this stuff up. Nothing legendary though. Jeez, all this. That's weird. That's weird to see just a bunch of non-legendary weapons after an event like this. Jeez, so much stuff. We're gonna clean up the server and good junk too. Deathclaw hands and okay, all kinds of black titanium is sure gigantic. I still hear like shooting or something in the background. Anything? All right, that looks like the extent of it. Hey Patrick, good weekend. It was a thing. May see less people using PA, so trying to get more reason. No, I don't think so. I mean, look at when I do a raid. How many people join in? Everyone's wearing PA but me. So I don't think that's it. I think power armor is probably more popular than, it's probably the most, I mean, that's why they sell the skins. I don't know why. Maybe it's like a balance reason. They think that they shouldn't add a super tanky effect to something that's not already super tanky. Like they, you know, because it could be a thing where they're trying to have power armor fit a specific role and they don't want that effect to bleed over into other non-power armor things. I mean, it could be just that simple. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I've never heard any answer on why it's that way versus, you know, some other way. I just don't know. You enjoy the Burning Springs primer vid? Oh, I'm glad. Oh, you mean the bounty hunt? Bounty hunt stuff? Anthony, hello. If you don't power through the season, it's going to be weeks before you go get the Don Pedro. That is true. I mean, you're going to get it either by powering through the season or by paying money to power through the season with Adams. Which I do not plan to do. I'll get it when I get it. I mean, I usually try to get the season done quickly though. Just because it always just is there. Just always just there. Let's see, we can get down to like, that should be a good number. All right, do I have any plans? Probably have plans to get rid of. Oh wow, I have that. Oh, I actually picked up some plans. Let's see what I picked up here. Looks like I picked up some plans in that raid. Awesome. I got the, well, that's not from the raid, but I got the boiling point, emergency protocols, a Vulcan left leg. I mean, this character doesn't have any power armor, and that won't change. Got that. How did I not? Okay, hang on. Was that one I didn't? I learned nothing. As usual. Still carrying a lot of, I think, oh, I picked up a ton of meat. All that meat that was on the ground.
You will pop your next balloon. How does she always know? How can I make your day
My
more
weight has
fun?
gone up like 10 since the stream started. Well, let's get rid of like a bunch of those. Yeah, that's good. All right. Now we're ready to adventure. Bounty hunt, yeah. Quit using PA just because you hate getting in and out of it. It glitches half the time. Making a ghoul build with Don Pedro and lever action would be a cool video idea for the upcoming season. Yeah, it would be. It's also possible. Not saying it's happened. It's possible that you know, that idea has been there. Being worked on, it's possible. What's the best way to get through the scoreboard besides doing the dailies using XP buffs? Raids. Do raids. Pop lunch boxes and do raids. XP buffs and do raids. Feel like having a kid hearing y'all talk about the then season. Hope they made a fast travel point. There's one fast travel point. It's kind of right in the middle of here. It's called Highway Town. It's like right here-ish, something maybe here. So there is a free fast travel spot. I mean, there's lots of fast travel points, but if you mean free, there's one of them. Oh, Big Bloom. Wow, it's been an hour already. All right. Probably all my food buffs are worn out, I'm guessing. Yeah, there's a sound bug over at the pylon. I can hear it. It's not irritating at all. Let's see. So we got blight soup, brain fungus, Sweetwater, company tea, and the bubblegum that is perfect. All right. If you can't do raids, do 200 expeditions. I mean, you could run West Tech. I mean, that's another option. West Tech still works. You still get XP. We Justified, yes. I like that show. Do we start it? Do it. Go, 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 go. Start, start. Yes. Okay, we did. Frame rate. Frame rate, missing frame rate. Put him on the milk carton. Oh, back to 90. All right. And we feral cadaver. That's a good one. The old rotting corpse situation. And the frame, it does feel a little raw. I mean, it says I'm getting 90 FPS. It doesn't necessarily feel like it though. Feels a little whatever. Picking flowers. I don't know if he's leaving, but I'm way up. He left. Drinks left. He had enough. Bows are. I love bows. Bows are so good. I love bows. They're just. I mean, I've always liked bows, so I'm not a newcomer. I mean, I've always liked them since I started playing. But yeah, now they're just in such a fun spot. Maybe. Everything is dead. Slayer, hello. New season rewards look pretty cool, especially the power armor paint towards the end. Yeah, I like that. Gotta run. Have a great one. Thanks. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Yeah, I mean, I think the board looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm not a camp builder, but if I was, I'd be going, you know, a raider camp sounds I mean, there's a lot of good stuff on there for not even just a raider camp, but just if you want to make like something that looks apocalyptic or post-apocalyptic rather, I'd say. It's got some of that camp stuff is really nice looking. So yeah, I mean, it's a nice looking season. There's stuff that's on there I think is pretty neat. It does feel like there's a lot of stuff that's, you know, as usual, there's a lot of stuff behind Fallout First. So I always feel like, because they have one outfit on there. I can't remember what it is. Can't remember the outfit, but they have an outfit and they have like a hat, and one of them is Fallout First. Part of it's in Fallout First, part of it isn't, which I'm not a fan of. And it's like, well, if you want the whole outfit, you get half of it for doing the season, the other half you got to pay. It's like, yeah, it's not a tease at all. Come on. So weird. Sometimes I think I've drawn the weapon and I've drawn the notched an arrow, whatever you want to call it, and game hasn't cooperated. Six Samurai, hello, hello. Yeah, that's what it is. The Vault-Tec cowboy outfit. Because wasn't it you can get the shirt for, like the outfit is normal and the hat is Fallout First or something? And then for someone who has Fallout First, it's like, really? That's what I'm getting for Fallout First is a hat? So for me, it's like the two-edged thing of not only are they locking too much behind a paywall, but the stuff they put behind it is like, okay, this doesn't really feel like it's all that great of a reward for Fallout First. Because I've always thought if it's a Fallout First item, having Fallout First should be enough to unlock it. I shouldn't have to spend tickets. I've already spent actual money on Fallout First, so I shouldn't have to spend tickets to unlock it even. Because it feels like you're paying twice with that. Set them on fire. I can do that. I came prepared for fire setting.
Don't worry about all the explosions. They build character.
I need stuff to set on fire. Not so much. A lot of Fallout First. Yeah, a lot.
Avoid the plant monsters.
Jeepers AFK in the event?
Eat your lot and leave you for dead.
Are we close? No? All right. Come on, give us more stuff to light on fire. Love Bosun's getting the compound bow with explosive arrows from another player. One a few times you accept a trade and it's worth it. Oh. Yeah, I've always liked bows. I mean, they haven't always been... I haven't always liked crossbows, though, I will say. Is crossbows... I always thought crossbows sucked. I mean, they never hit. The damage was really underwhelming. Not anymore. Damage is excellent. Well, that's a legendary one. I'll have to remember to go over there and loot it. But I should go over there now. Because I won't remember. I never do. And I want to make sure I get that 1 star wherever. Super duper 1-star item. Susan, voice actor, is doing a good West Virginia accent. Sounds like she's from back in the hollers. That's why they make the big money. Golden Pimp Boy paint is locked behind Fallout First. I wouldn't even think to... I never even think of the Pip Boy. Honestly, if we could have a skin where there was no Pip Boy, where we could just like have it so the Pip Boy... Because honestly, my next stream character, if I could take the Pip Boy off, it'd be great. I mean, of course, I still need the functionality, but... I mean, we can hide a backpack. I think having a hide Pip Boy option would be pretty cool. Then you could roleplay as a non-vault dweller. Gamma Green, Rad Lily, Plan, blah blah blah. All right. There's robots. That's not that interesting of a thing. Is Black Eyed Susan Soothin that rare? I don't think it's that rare. I mean, it's rare in that it only comes from this event. But in terms of the plan, it doesn't... I don't know. I don't think it's that rare, but I don't know.
The White Spring is under our...
I mean, do I know it already? It's possible. Let's see here. Wait, I don't have the plan. I thought I got it dropped, but no. I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know what the drop chances are for things. Hunters, Cavaliers, Hunters. Gotta see this. Oh, be gone. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. I gotta see this. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna see it. Aristocrats. I already know that one. See, I'm glad I played. This is gonna give me like 10 script. 10 whole legendary script. Awesome, awesome. What do we have here? We've got... God, it's warm. It's cold outside, but it's warm in here. Let's see. I mean, I know I've run a silo with this character before, but I've never done it with just throwables. Gamma Green Tea, I don't even need to save that. That's just... Let's put the Rad Lilies away, though. You never know when I want to make a flower crown. That's the thing I might want to do. All right, so Rad Lilies... we're going to drop some plants here. I don't need that or that. All right. Yeah, what's my throwable situation? Oh, let's put away the bobblehead box, too. I'm so OCD about this stuff. I'm just like putting everything in my stash. I'm so OCD about it. Okay, so what do I have for throwables? I've got 13 meat cleavers. Let's see, do I have more nuka grenades? I might want to have a couple more because I'll need those for the... Oh, I have more. All right, let's do like... How many do I have? 8? Let's go up to like 15. Okay, so I've got meat cleavers. I have 13 of those, 17 of those, 76 of those, 40 of those. I think that's probably enough to do the whole silo. Because I should be able to get through most of it without fighting. Just put on a... love the stream. Thank you very much, Red Sky. I appreciate that. Drop rate's 4%. Must have done that event 20 times over 2 weeks. Still haven't gotten it. Okay, so I guess that means it's rare. I guess there's your answer. Imagine if they add a pit pad handheld replacement. I mean, yeah. Let's look at the tapes. I have no idea. Let's see here. Hollow. Sorry, I'm learning how to use a... learning how to use this for the very first time. Okay, so Charlie's the only one that was used. All right, we can go to Alpha. Or to, yeah, Alpha. Celtic Moorlander, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Didn't Follow London just do that? I think they did. Did they do a pit pad or did they do... I don't remember what they did. I haven't played that since last year. It's not cumulative. Yeah, it's not. It's a every time situation. Okay, we don't want to use fire. We want to use the. Oh, I can use my bow. I didn't need grenades for that at all. I can just use my bow. All right, we're gonna do it this way though. We're gonna go into first person, and we're gonna do the stealth suit, and see how this goes. But I want to be holding a furious. Yeah, I want to be holding furious though. You'll get it in 5 years. Well, yeah. I can't remember. Is that the one that gives you bonus? Was it give you a bonus XP or something? I don't remember what that one gives you. Because I know there was one that was desirable, and was that it? And I think I looked at it and went, oh yeah, you have to have like all the flowers and yeah. Let's get this active. Countdown Alpha. Had to buy Soothin' from a vendor and paid quite a bit. Okay. I mean, I guess I don't need to, I was gonna like shut down the I don't need to shut down the turrets. Especially since there are no turrets. So I should just be able to sneak right through this pretty handily. We shall see. It's been a long time since I've done a silo in a stealth suit. That used to be always the way I ran them. But we'll see how it goes. Not sure if it's tradable, but it is tradable as far as I know. Let's see what I should do as equip. I think what I'll do, sheep squat shards are kind of a last let's see, weapons. Let's do meat cleavers. There we go. Sometimes I might get them back. We'll do meat cleavers until we run out, and then we'll do something else. Ah. This will be a quiet silo run until I get to the, you know, the control room. Oh, it's so much fun. I love throwables. They're so much fun. Okay, so we got this. We're still hidden. All right, so hopefully it'll be a drama-free sneak along through the silo situation. It's not going to be a fast run, that's for sure.
Secure registration complete.
Yeah, there's no turrets. I was actually kind of curious if turrets would be, but that often happens. Usually the first time someone runs a silo, it kind of clears out the turrets of the other silos for whatever reason. But I was kind of curious how this would do against turrets, but I guess I'm not going to find out. If you want, Bane, I mean, it'll make defending kind of a hassle, but yeah, if you want, I can't stop you. You can do whatever you want. I mean, I'm thinking like the first, like until I get to the control room, it's actually going to be pretty uneventful. But we'll see. I mean, it should be. It should be uneventful up to, let's just take some out. Just, meat cleaver, take it out of the sky. And there's one here, so I got a refund on my meat cleavers. Very slow at typing. Had to buy Soothin' from a vendor and pay quite a bit. Oh, okay. Okay, so this, let's... Crap, that's not what I want to do. No, no. All right. Throwables are great. One day I want to try a throwable only raid, but so far I tried a little bit. I tried doing a solo on the Guardian with throwables, and I couldn't hit the shield generator. It was really frustrating. I'd be lined up, but it was like what it was showing wasn't the actual hitbox. It was very frustrating. What did you throw at that grumpy gutsy? We got meat cleavers at the moment, Alex. That's what we're working with at the moment is meat cleavers. I've got everything though. Well, in terms of the whatever. Well, I'm getting lucky with the hacks. Yeah, it's a meat cleaver. If you look at the meat cleaver, the damage, I mean, it's 418, but I have it should take on the effect of whatever weapon you have equipped. So I have Furious. So it should be getting like bonus damage on top of that. Sometimes you can, Patrick. Throwable only raid, nickname the character Chucky. Ooh, that's fun. A raid would be so much fun to watch. Yeah, I don't know that it would be... Defending would be difficult. Like, that's the thing. Defending Pebs is being friendly. I'll be friendly back. Defending the drill would be kind of a thing. I don't know. Oh, wait, I said throwables only. I can't use my crossbow. I have to use a grenade. What am I thinking? Okay, so let's do nuke or grenades. Put one about right here. I didn't get them all.
Unauthorized personnel detected.
Do some here.
Operation center. Activating mainframe.
I don't know if that's going to get all of the...
Omega 12.
I didn't get those either.
Defend the mainframe and secure the area. Mainframe integrity at 75%.
Oh, I probably should have Grenadier here. That would help a lot. I don't. Can I get something? I can't stop. Yeah, we'll take off Tormentor and put on Grenadier.
50%.
That should help a little bit with the radius on these things. Kind of too little, too late, but okay, where are we at? We're pretty close. It's kind of cumbersome. Let's do throwing knives here. That's awesome. Has something come from somewhere? Okay. Yeah, he's zapping me. He doesn't know where I am. I'm trying to jump and... Yeah, that is a problem with throwables, is like they get blocked from like every... There we go. I want to get this guy out of the way. Oh, okay. Sneaky little bugger. Okay, back to nuke or grenades. That should be enough for this. We'll put that there. That should be there. Sometimes you recover them. Sometimes the enemy will have them on them. And other times they won't. And sometimes they'll just be in the sky. Like, that's a thing as well. They'll just be hanging in the air and you can grab them out of the air. Defending with circuit breaker.
Protocol. Engineering team.
Yes. Yeah, probably I would use circuit breaker for that. The problem is circuit breaker still has a... no. He's legendary. Crap. Give me something. How does he know where I am? Didn't even notice my health where it was. Jeez. Oh, he's gonna blow up too. Didn't even notice my health where it was. Let's see. I don't want Grenadier anymore. Let's put, or I want, whatever. What did I have before? Was it Tormentor? I think I had Tormentor. Jeez, I almost died that one. I wasn't even paying attention. More effective than you would have thought. The number of times I've heard that since I started my YouTube channel, it's like, that's better than I thought it would be. That worked better than I thought. Yeah, I've heard that a bunch. What do we have? Meat cleavers until we run out. We should have one more Assaultron here. Yeah, so defending with the problem with the drill defense is that you won't be able to VATS. Like, that'll be the big issue. And as enemies running at you, it's one of those things where I'm not even sure. It may take two people defending. Because even using the circuit breaker, that's great for stunning. The problem is that enemies have... What is he doing here? Is that it has a cooldown, right? So you can't continue, like with electricians, you can continually stun an enemy. With the circuit breaker effect, you can't. There's a 10-second cooldown, so it would be, I don't know. I mean, I think throwing knives might hit. They hit pretty hard, but yeah, I don't know. Super mutants don't have a grasp of anatomy. Shoot them in the leg. They say, "Oh, my chest hurts." Well, it could be they've got some weird FEV messes up your nerves or something, and they feel leg pain in their chest. I don't know. Sentry bot with this. All right, this should be a thing. No idea how this is gonna go. That one's already dead. I will say that went quicker than I thought. But I'm also doing sneak, like I'm getting, I have sneak bonuses and whatever. This one, it says take, but it's lying. There is no take option. This one is not showing me a thing. I'm gonna do this just because I almost died once. So they're just dumb. That could be too. Okay, so there's the Assaultron. Oh, I'm out of. No, I'm not out of. What's going on? How did that end up getting unmapped or whatever? Ooh, that one's there we go. All right. Yeah, I got like one back. What I used, 2 or 3. But so far, like I said, I did say it would be quiet, and I think for the most part, it's been pretty silent as far as that goes. Yeah, the drill defense will be a little. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Shouldn't be that bad. Brother's birthday is next Monday. You're getting him a Lucy McLean figure from the show. Oh, cool. Forgot about the 0 VATs. That's going to be tough hitting them all. Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, I mean, all you have to do is hit a mole minor. I mean, they kind of move in a straight line. And so if you hit the mole minor, you know, that should ricochet and hit rats. But yeah, I mean, I think it'll be tricky. I don't know how. It's one of those ones you probably try it at first with 1 person defending and 3 runners and see how it goes. And if it fails because the drill dies, then maybe you have 2 defenders. I'm not really sure, though. It's like something I want to try. It doesn't mean it's something I have. Oh, jeez. I'm like, how can I only craft 1 of those? Because it's an Assaultron recall card. Okay. There's some power armor if you need power armor. Is he a Lucy McLean fan? Use VATs when defending? With throwables? Angel? That's what we're talking about, is with throwables. Because when you're using like throwing knives or something, I mean, you can use VATs. I mean, you can. That is the thing. You can kind of use VATs with it, but it is kind of clunky and it isn't super reliable. And it does take practice to kind of get the rhythm down. Because the way it works is as soon as you let go, you immediately go into VATs. You know, you throw and immediately go into VATs. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I haven't done it extensively. I forget it's a thing. John McClane from the Die Hard has a daughter named Lucy. I know. I'm aware. Probably a different one, though. I'm guessing. Although that would be a twist. How about that? If there ended up being that's Lucy McClane as we have Bruce Willis. Although I don't think we're gonna see Bruce Willis in any new stuff. It doesn't sound like that's like his acting days are probably behind him. Okay, so turrets I don't need to deactivate. We got this individual up here. What is happening? They're being poisoned. That's not really a thing. Why did I run out of I guess we're using throwing knives. I guess I ran out of the others. I ran out of meat cleavers. I just want to see about the other Assaultron if I can find them. Oh, is that them? Is that the other one? All right. Now we're hidden-ish. We'll see how it goes. Yippee-ki-yay. Well, didn't she say that? I mean, she already did that. Well, she said golden rule, right? That's how she did it. Instead of yippee-ki-yay, she did golden rule. That's the other Assaultron. There we go. Bruce isn't in shape to act anymore. Also, hello everyone. Hey Chuggy, welcome. That's what I mean. I don't think that's going to be a thing that we see. Do this. So far, I have no idea how long that took me to get into the. I mean, it was after Big Bloom, so it was like 15 minutes maybe after Big Bloom. That's actually not too bad. 15 minutes getting through a silo when you're sneaking the whole time. I find that perfectly acceptable, especially as slow as I was going. Yippee kayak, utter buckets. There you go. The hitboxes on this I find to be usually pretty generous. Let's see here. I will say having the floating name every time I look over there is a bit distracting, but. Oh, and I hit something over here. Like another number popped up. Oh, it was an iBot. Okay. Hold still. That is the downside about the throwables, is having to hold. Something is over here somewhere. Still in caution. There's still something alive. I don't know what, but something. Somewhere. Now I'm hidden. Brother doesn't like Fallout 76. He says because it's an online-only game. If it was offline, he would have played it. Okay. That's reasonable. I get that. I know there's people that actually play it that don't like it because it's an online game, but they still play it, so. Is it over? Apparently there's another one over here, huffing and puffing somehow. Bane left. He's like, should I go to the silo or should I just go? And he decided he was just gonna go. So the bar is moving, slowly but surely. I'm down to 62 throwing knives. Should have enough. I have tomahawks too. Yeah, you hear the gutsy. It's hard to know. Is it here or is it somewhere else? Oh, sheep squat shard right here. In the air, floating in the sky. That's a thing that happens. Uh-oh.
Launch prep at 25%.
Ah.
Guidance officer.
This one's shooting here. Should be able to take out two.
Officer active.
This is fun. Throwing knives are fun. Or we're screwed. This is it's less fun now. Where's the Assaultron? Crap. There's an Assaultron somewhere. I have no idea. Oh, there it is. I found you. Oh, come on. There we go. And there's a this guy right here. Found you. And there's what's the other one? I think there's two here. There's that one. Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Doctor Who. There we go. All right, we're down to 52 throwing knives, and we're at like 50%. We're going good. Things are going well. Hey, Joel's welcome. It's from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, sort of thing Lucy would say. Oh, okay, I've never seen that show. Brother has a bunch of Fallout figures, shirts, other collectibles. Oh, wow, so he's a collector. Nice. That's more than me. I have no things, although I'm told I have a Pip-Boy at some point, which will be cool. That'd be a fun thing to have. Okay, I feel like I should have hit him. I threw it right into his cloud. Not his cloud like where he keeps his secret files, but his actual cloud that surrounds him. He's one of those people with a dark cloud all around them. Look at that, we're almost done. It's like, I don't know if I'll do a queen though, just because this is what we have to deal with as a queen. Maybe I'll do the robots. I don't actually know if I've ever done that one. I don't want to do Earl, that's not, I mean, robots aren't interesting either, but maybe I'll do the robots. I hear ya. I hear ya, I'm coming for you. Oh, see, he has that side-to-side shuffle, but now I can get both you jerks. Ah! Look at that. Easy peasy. It actually was. It was actually pretty stress-free. I've heard Brooklyn Nine-Nine is funny. I've just never seen it. What do I think about Fallout 3 in New Vegas? Fallout 3 is my all-time favorite, probably my favorite game ever. New Vegas, I like it, but it's not my favorite Fallout game. Let's see. We are in alpha, which means, the first number didn't register. There we go. Ah, fat fingered it. Awesome. Hopefully I have more than one key card here. Yeah, I fat fingered that one. Try this again. 4, 5, 7, 2, 1, 8, 2, 1. There we go. It's like, you know, nuclear key cards don't grow on trees. Oh, I don't want that. While I'm thinking about it, I don't want to be invisible if I don't have to. Yeah, we'll do a robot one. Who'd pay good money to see me doing the robot, the dance, not the emo? Like me in person? Oh, you don't want to see me dance. You don't want to see that. Like, there's things you don't want to see me do, and you don't want to hear me sing, and you don't want to see me dance. We'll just put it right here. I know you don't have to put it right there. Anywhere in the whole region we'll start the event. But there's that. All right, let's go clean up from this. Now you want to see both? You want to see me do the robot dance? Not the emote. Favorite Fallout game changes between 3 and New Vegas? Oh, okay. Yeah, 3 is my favorite Fallout game. Although when I say my favorite game of all time, it's really close. Fallout 3 or Skyrim. Like those are my 2 favorite games. And I kind of like them for the same reason. I really like I like them kind of for the same thing. I like exploration. I think exploration in them is very fun and rewarding. And for me, New Vegas, I don't get that same thing. You know, it's just, yeah. And also in Fallout 3, like there's actual scarcity, and New Vegas, I feel like there's kind of not. Like it just feels like there's lots of caps, lots of, yeah, I don't know. I like New Vegas. I mean, I really do, but it's like out of all the Fallout games that I've played, it's probably the bottom of my list. We played Fallout 3 this year, and it's honestly just as fun as New Vegas. Trying to decide if I should ghoul fire level 400 shotgunner. I would never tell someone to do that or not to do that. I have one ghoul character. I have people all the time. We need more ghoul builds. We need more ghoul builds. Well, tell Bethesda. Tell them to make ghouling and unghouling easier than it currently is, because I can't, you know, I'm not going to pay money to unghoul or reghoul every time, you know, I do a video. And I only have one character that does not have the flexibility to do every kind of build. It just isn't high enough level for that, so. Yours was Fallout 4 until the next gen update. Now it's the anniversary edition. All right. Fallout New Vegas with luck of 1. You play Fallout New Vegas with luck of like 10, and then you go to the casino and you just win every hand, and then you're rich. Yeah, way easier to get rich in New Vegas. Just high luck, and you can go and that is one thing New Vegas has. I mean, New Vegas does some things better than Fallout 3. The weapon variety is much better. There's a lot of different weapons, and I think that the weapons are really neat. Obviously, aiming down sight is pretty nice. You know, not having that in Fallout 3 kind of is a big weakness of it. Having the ability to craft a repair kit, which is kind of cool. I wish Fallout 3 had that mechanic instead of having to carry around a bunch of hunting rifles to repair my Lincoln's repeater. Stuff like, I mean, so it does improve on that, which is actually pretty impressive considering how, you know, it came like really close after it. So it does improve on some of the mechanics, but, and my favorite, like Lonesome Road is my favorite DLC out of all of them, of the 2 games. So can you change to a ghoul on a custom to try it for free? Oh, you can, but I like doing see, for me, I like to actually have, like if I'm doing a video or a weapon video or a build video, I like to have that weapon where I actually do stuff with the character, like on public servers and events and things. And if I'm doing that by myself on a custom server, I can't get the full experience. And then it just becomes more of an experiment I'm doing for a video rather than the thing I'm doing in the game and then doing a video on this thing that I'm doing. So it's just like, for me, that just isn't enjoyable to do. So I'm not going to do that. Fallout 76 is up there with New Vegas. I mean, yeah, Fallout 76 has got good variety. I wish we got new stuff added more frequently than we do. But
Facility is now on high alert due to local ballistic
it's dark in here. Okay, make sure we have the weapon. All right, that's the weapon I want. All right. How's my armor? It's probably okay. This one's got a little bit of a nick to it. Yeah, my armor is covert. I have covert scout armor. So I should be pretty stealthy no matter what. What are my specials? Yeah, 39 agility, not too bad. For full, especially full health with no agility food buffs. Blight soup, let's do our blight soup. And do the brain fungus. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some more food at some point. Trying on PTN to see if you like it. I mean, I do have a cool character and I like that character, but it kind of fits with what I'm, like, I'm not one, because I know a lot of people, oh, it's cool, it's meta, we got to do everything as, eh. Hey, Blade. Wow, that's a horrifying mask, but hello. Hello. Ghouls get crippled limbs more often than Fallout 4. I mean, there's nothing about being a ghoul that would make you more crippled or less than playing as a human. Favorite DLC for each game: Fallout 3, Broken Steel, New Vegas, Dead Money, Fallout 4, Far Harbor, and Fallout 76, Wild Appalachia. Yeah, I don't think we have anything on our list. Honestly, for me, on Fallout 3, I actually liked Operation Anchorage the best. I mean, it's nothing like the rest of the game, but I thought it was fun. Like, I enjoyed it more than I enjoyed any of the other DLCs. And Lonesome Road on New Vegas. Fallout 4, you know, Fallout 4, I don't love the DLCs, to be honest. I mean, they're good, but, you know, for me, I like spending time in Nuke World more than I like spending time in Far Harbor. So, especially on survival mode. Far Harbor on survival mode kind of sucks just because the terrain is terrible. If you're not fast traveling and you're walking everywhere, ugh. Like going back and forth across the island in that terrain, where it's after a while, I mean, not even a very long while, it gets old. Cultist Incarnate Mask is the horrifying. Oh, that's what it is, Cultist Incarnate. Okay. I thought it was like Cultist Elephant Man. Never heard that someone's favorite DLC was Dead Money. I have. Every time Hermo says what his favorite DLC is in New Vegas, he likes Dead Money. I think, for whatever reason, I want to say Mr. 3 liked Dead Money too, but maybe I'm wrong. I've heard that from other people though. I know I've heard other people like Dead Money as well. I mean, the consensus is one of those ones that people hated, except for the people that don't hate it, it's like their favorite one. So it's just kind of that way. It's kind of like Rose, honestly. People either love her or hate her. And Dead Money is like the Rose of New Vegas. That's pretty good damage. That's interesting. Because I have I'm able to pierce the. Oh, now it's gone. Let's do. I didn't mean to shoot him. I want to get hit on this other one just while I can. All right. Shoot as hard as glass. Have I tried stacking health regen effect Sawbones for a little underwhelmed? I've stacked, I mean, my main character on this account has solar armor and Sawbones. So I'm getting like really, I mean, so that's 9 health per second when I'm over 60%. When I'm not, it's 5, but yeah. I've done that. The character's fairly tanky. I think they seem to get broken limbs more because usually using Toxic to heal your rad bar, but Toxic doesn't heal limb damage. Possibly. Possibly. Atmosphere of Fallout 3 is perfect. I liked Fallout 3. I mean, like I said, it was my favorite of all the Fallouts. Can I fire through this? I wonder if it's because I have Master Archer where it does the piercing effect, why I can shoot through the shield. Okay, I gotta test this. This is kind of interesting. So if I take off Master Archer, now what happens? No, I can still shoot through the thing. Oh, Jules is I'm trying to get to you, Jules. Oh, there we go. So it's not because of Master Archer, it's just because it can get through. All right. Thought I discovered something amazing, but I didn't. The story is good. Yeah, I thought New Vegas, I liked how Dead Money started. It just, for me, just gets old after a while. It just feels like they lean too heavily in the, you know, the beeping collars. It's like, okay, I get it. If I move this way or that way, I'm gonna die. And it's, so for me, it starts off fun and then just gets really old and then I hate it. So I like it and then I hate it. It just kind of, it's like the switch is flipped. Give me the anti-material rifle with explosive rounds from New Vegas in 76. You'll be happy. Will you though? Will you be happy? Well, how long will that last? Capital Wasteland is your favorite Fallout map. Yeah, me too. Would like the new ion gun from Fallout 4 sometime next year. Headhunter boss can have crippling weapons or effects. The Headhunter boss can have all kinds of things. The Headhunter boss, because there's 30 different ones. And they don't all do the same thing, and some of them are very difficult to deal with. So, yeah. It's fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a challenging thing. I think people are really gonna like bounty hunting in general. I do, and I haven't heard anybody that's actually tried it that doesn't like it. I think it's gonna I think it's gonna register really well with people. So I'm looking forward to it. Now, how long that lasts, I don't know. I don't know if like a month out of the thing, if people will still be interested or if they'll be bored. That's a question. But I think initially people are gonna really enjoy it. Least favorite DLCs? Mothership Zeta. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. And Honest Hearts. Yeah, I'd agree with you on that one too. I didn't love Honest Hearts. Vault-Tec Workshop. Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess I forget that's a DLC. Oh, and I love raids, so. Big Boss and your Bounty Hunter was hilarious. Just oh yeah. Well, and it never even occurred to me to try and sneak to see, because someone did ask in the comments, can you sneak or is sneak broken? And I'm like, that's an excellent question. I should have tested that. It didn't occur to me. You can sneak against the regular ones though. So against the, it's the grunt hunt. You can sneak there. Its stealth is not broken. But as far as the head hunts, I actually have no idea. I haven't ever tried to sneak. I'm always just running in. And I mean, usually on the public, when I did on the public servers, there's so many players. I'm just running in to try and get hit on them before everything, because everything would just die. So, but yeah, solo is a much different experience because those enemies do just like crazy things. Two shots. I learned a thing. It wasn't a legendary effect though. Didn't play Starfield, you didn't ask, but you're really enjoying Outer Worlds 2. Outer Worlds 2 looks pretty. Yeah, I did see that, Jules. So it looks like my notifications are working. Thank you. Outer Worlds 2 looks good. I want to play it at some point. I liked the first one. I thought the first one was pretty fun. So, I mean, I only played it once, but I thought it was pretty fun. As far as Starfield goes, Starfield I liked, but it just has so many things that it has so many things about it that I don't like that eventually the game becomes kind of, it was, I mean, I played a couple hundred hours, which is probably a lot more than a lot of people that kind of gave up earlier, but it kind of gets, the procedural generation really gets in the way. There's too much repetitiveness in terms of locations. Exploration is just not really rewarding for me. There we go. Yeah, the loading, I mean, there's just too many loading screens. There's too much. It's just, it suffers from a lot of things. And so it's hard because I know there's always the hope that, oh, they're going to have their moment, their renaissance moment with the game. And, like redemption arc or whatever. And I don't know, like, to me, it just feels like a lot of it, like there's has a lot of design issues. And it doesn't really, I mean, I've never heard anything acknowledging from Bethesda. I mean, that's the thing. They seem like they're going to stick to it. And it's what they wanted to make, and they're not going to, I mean, as a company, it seems like the philosophy is that they're not keen to change things based on customer opinion, I guess. Tim, hello. Two-shot explosive crossbow with the perks is working good for events. I'm sure. I need to put two-shot on mine. Surprise, Fallout. The Bethesda has been patching Fallout 4 anniversary update. Yeah. I mean, they got a lot of bad press. I mean, they got a lot of bad press with the, with the next gen update. They probably got more with this one. So it doesn't surprise me that they're patching it, but I think part of the issue with it, I mean, they're fixing bugs that it created, but part of the issue is the lack of stuff that it gave to the game. I mean, it's a 10-year-old game, and you still don't have things like DLSS, or the physics and the FPS are still tied together. You don't have that. I mean, they haven't done anything to modernize it, but they're charging modern prices for it. So, as something that's supposed to celebrate the game, it's incredibly underwhelming. It's what I expected. Like, I didn't expect anything beyond what we got, but works in PA. Yep, Patrick works in PA. As long, the crossbow works in PA. Yeah. You should be happy. You'll still be 76. Exactly. You'll be happy. That's what I said. For how long? You'll be happy. Cursed Rat. Hello. Love the 10mm SMG, just started today. Oh, cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, 10mm SMG can be a really fun one. Is the gameplay any good in Starfield? For me, I really enjoyed it. I thought the gunplay was really fun. I mean, obviously you don't have VATS, but in terms of like gunplay, I found it really good. So that part is fun. I didn't like melee. I actually did a playthrough with melee, like a full playthrough. And I thought the melee in this game feels so much better than that. It just felt kind of, what is happening with my... Okay, my character is kind of stuck in... It's like my character was stuck, couldn't, So in terms of combat, if you're using guns, I like it a lot. But there's other issues, like the crafting system is horrid. I mean, if think about the grind in, you know, if you've played Skyrim, because it has a crafting grind to kind of level up your crafting and whatever. Okay, if you took that and dialed it up to like 11, I mean, they basically took it and said, okay, that was a good, that people like the grind, so we're just gonna make it so much more. So I mean, it makes Skyrim look like nothing. The grind for unlocking things and crafting is just insane, and it's horrible. So that part of the gameplay is terrible. Another thing that I think is weird in terms of like weapons and stuff, like modding weapons, like in Fallout 4, you can actually, like Fallout 4 has mods, like loose mods, right? Like if you can take, like if I replace like a barrel on a 10 mil pistol, whatever barrel was on it already, I have that as a mod and I can put it on another gun. Same with the sight and whatever. There are no loose mods that you can do that with in Skyrim, in Starfield, which I found kind of weird. I thought it'd be great because they have gun stores. Why can't I go into a gun and buy a new barrel or buy a new sight or whatever? Like they don't have that as an option, which I think is just, I think that's kind of nuts and kind of weird and makes no sense at all. So it's got a lot of just weird stuff like that makes the game feel kind of clunky and not, yeah. I mean, I don't think that the UI, like in terms of the, you know, when you're looking at the map or looking at whatever, like, I don't think that's very well done. And it just has a lot of issues. I love the combat. I love the gunplay, everything else. And there's some fun quests. I mean, some of the quests have kind of fun stories. Not all of them do. A lot of them are like the main story. I mean, I know not everyone likes their main story in their games. I usually do. Main story in that I found really uninteresting and was just kind of like, eh. And especially the main faction that you interact with, I thought they were, for the most part, kind of just annoying, like not even boring. I just didn't like them for the most part. I thought one of the characters was okay. That was actually pretty good. I thought one of the characters was okay, but for the most part, I didn't really like any of the characters that you could have as companions. And yeah, it just has a lot of stuff. Is Secret Service or Solar better armor for Commando? For run and gun? I mean, if it's run and gun where you're going to be taking hits, Solar's not bad. I mean, you get that healing bonus. I mean, Secret Service is going to give you more protection, but Solar's going to give you health top up. And I've run both, and I feel tankier in Solar, but they're both fine. You run Secret Service Commando. Yeah, I mean, Secret Service is great. I mean, it's Secret Service is fine. I mean, I played in every kind of armor in the game, and I would say for the most part, for regular armors, I don't notice a tremendous difference. But I do like the set bonus with Solar, especially if you put a 4-star on it, where you make it put Sawbones on it, and then you're talking tanky. Not unkillable. I mean, you're still gonna get wrecked if you stand in front of the bot in the raid. But you know, other than that, did I get any new plans? Let's see. Oh, I got something. Kids Brahmin clock. All right. No, I don't need that. Storm Goliath figure. That's cool. Looks like we have assorted meats to get rid of. Don't need any of those. I mean, they're both kind of a grind to get all the plans. And there's no jetpack. I mean, that would be the difference. If you ever want to run a jetpack, Secret Service is the way to go. There's no jetpack. So it just depends on that. Like that's a deal breaker for a lot of people. Having a really good time with Fallout 4. The only thing you really miss are quality of life improvements, like a new tab. Yeah, the highlight bodies, area loot is another one. Yeah, there's a lot of things you miss. And honestly, after playing this, because when I first started playing, it was really hard to get used to VATS being real time. I cannot do Fallout 4 VATS anymore. What I would hope with Fallout 5 is they give two options. They give a toggle, either stop VATS or real time. I don't like the slow time VATS. I never did. So yeah, Yeah, in Fallout 4, because I don't like VATS, I mostly end up playing like manual aim characters for the most part, just because I don't like the, I don't like the what is it? The animations, the kill cams. It's like, I don't like the kill cams, and there's no option to turn it off. You'd have to use a mod for that. And I did use a mod for that, and then it made it so VATS didn't work properly, so. Yeah, the kill cam drives me nuts. It's like, can I just have VATS where the enemy dies and I don't have to go through this movie every time it happens? Can I just kill him and move on? I love Fallout 4, but is this the ghoul horde? All right. Ghoul. Oh, yeah, this is gonna fail. I've had this before. Every time it's here, every time we have a ghoul horde and this is the only location left, I guarantee there's no ghouls. Maybe there are. We'll look. I guarantee there's not gonna be ghouls though. It's just bugged. Civil engineer is a good set. Yep, civil engineer is good. Yeah. Easy depends though. I mean, because you have to go through the Atlantic City quest line. So if you can stomach that, yeah, you can get that. But you have to grind stamps for the mods. But you can probably get the stamps a lot. I mean, the difference between the stamps for mods is there's no time gate on it, you know, whereas with gold there is. So getting the mods for civil engineer is actually easier and more rewarding because you just grind expeditions where you're getting legendaries and stuff. So inside the area, we're not going to find them. 0-4, and there's not even 4. I mean, caution from something. Oh, it's ticks. And blood bugs. Hearing something outside. Oh, it's out. Is there going to be a ghoul? Is there actually going to be a ghoul here? There's a ghoul. There's a ghoul here. A 3-star ghoul. I stand corrected. Every time I've ever had this location as the final location for one of these horde events. Oh, wow. Okay. It's like I don't dare shoot them because of that. Because of that. Because then I just kill everything. But it worked. Civil engineer is droppable as long as you don't do custom legendary effects. It is droppable. That's true as well. Is it better? I would say it's pretty equal. It's got better energy and worse ballistic. I mean, that's how you compare. So if you look at Secret Service, it's pretty balanced between ballistic and energy resistance. Brotherhood Recon is higher on the ballistic and lower on the energy. And Civil Engineer is lower on the ballistic and higher on the energy. But in terms of actual practical application, you're probably not going to notice any difference at all. Outside of Rage, you can get away with most armor types. Oh, yeah. I mean, you get with most armor types all the time, I think. I mean, I've done raids with, yeah, kind of not every possible thing. I mean, at this point, because of all my stream characters, I've played every kind of possible combination of armor that you could probably have. Yeah, we can do this before the big bloom, I think. I mean, it depends on how you play the raids. I mean, if you're not tanking the bot, you can get away with a lot of things. But it can be when you get into the crystal room and you're taking abuse, then, you know. If doing solar, should you place sawbones on every piece? That's up to you. I mean, I'm not going to say whether you should or shouldn't, but I will say it makes you really tanky. Because then between the two effects, between the set bonus and the full sawbones, that's 9 health per second. Which is pretty, you know, that's pretty good healing. Especially if you have like overeaters on the first star and yeah. It can be pretty danky. But it depends what you want out of it. I mean, if you're doing VATS, you may want limit breaking. You may not. You may want rangers for just extra ballistic damage. So, kind of depends on what you're going for. But on my character that runs solar, my main priority on that character is staying alive. And so I always prioritize, you know, those kinds of effects over something that does more damage. With stamps, you could just grind the nonstop. No, I agree. I mean, I said that. But yeah, I mean, I agree. I think with Civil Engineer, you're not time gated, right? You can do the quest. I mean, you can do the quest in a couple hours, well, maybe even less, and know all the plans for all the pieces, and then you can just grind raids until you have the plans. And obviously, once a week, you have a chance to get a free one, and you can get all and the plans are actually pretty cheap in terms of stamps, except for the jetpack. I mean, I think jetpack isn't it like 200 stamps or something? It's pretty pricey, but everything else is 20 or 40 stamps. You can actually get all the mods you need really quickly. So if you're going for like ease of obtaining a thing combined with good effects and a jetpack and all that, then civil engineer is definitely a good way to go. And I always forget about it too. Top 3 armors: Brotherhood, civil engineer, any of the scout armors. If you do weekly expedition, the mod plans could also drop. True, but then you're turning it into time gated where you're only having like once a week chance. But if you're not in a hurry, then yeah. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Danger. He almost got by me. Where are we at? Minute and a half still. All right. Not much. This definitely scales based on how many players are here. One player here. Here's one enemy at a time every 30 seconds or so. Oh no, I stand corrected. 2 enemies. That's what I should do is put... Okay, I need him on my crossbow. I'll do that after this or after Big Bloom. Or never, because I'll keep forgetting. 2-shot. That should... Since I basically only use it for close-up encounters or defending the drill, the VAT's accuracy isn't tremendously important. Although, I guess 2-shot, it's the manual aim accuracy. Ram Fell. Join the team. Welcome, Ram Fell. Next job is to get that Cosmic Knife build up. Cosmic Knife is... I like the Cosmic Knife. I just haven't been playing Melee much, or at all, just because... I don't know. Melee takes a lot of work, you know, because most events you're just like trying to get hits on things as a melee character, and guns are just in such a fun spot, even though melee is in a good spot as well. I mean, melee is really strong at too. It's just about once or twice a year I get in the mood and I just play melee a lot. But since I like doing raids, you know, melee doesn't really figure in. You have to like dual spec, and so yeah, I just haven't been doing a lot of melee. It's just because the content doesn't really cater to it much. Missing levels to get that legendary perk maxed. When doing the quest line, you get random mod plans as reward. Oh, that's true, you do. And there's also, yeah, there's other stuff. So in terms of, there's the main Atlantic City quest line, but then there's some side quests you can do as well. And those can reward you plans. So I think that's everything. Nope, 9 out of 11. There we go. That's all the things. Got a legendary or 2 out of this, I think. Just unlock everything, and then you just can craft all of the things. I don't know if Manny's waving to someone else or to me. Louise, hello, hello. Forgot about solar armor when you mentioned testing stacking health regen. You know what you have to do. Okay. Friend request? Who's this? Montana Vault Boy. I don't know. Who are you? Are you in the chat? Let me know. Speak up. Forever hold your peace. Make our way over to... You're here. Dad Broman. Welcome aboard, Dad Broman. It's you? Gotcha. Nuke World on tour. They're not really on tour though, right? They're always here. It feels like the on tour part should just go away. Civil Engineer needs to get at least 50% weapon break slower effect. Could have been a good combo with Polish, but then again, Pinpointers is just so much better. The rest needs a nerf first. Thank you very much, Louise. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I did the nuke raid or the nuke one already, or the new. I guess I could do another one. There's still one silo left. I'll probably should craft more throwables though before I do that. Let's do that and that, all those things. There's that. It's a residency. Yes, they were on the tour and then the world went kaput. Cold Shoulder is absolutely worth it. Cold Shoulder is fantastic. I think I need to do some scrapping here. Oh, I learned a thing. No, none of those legendary things, but I learned a thing. There we go. What am I looking at? Oh, shish kebab. All right, there's a shish kebab plan. Probably should put it in the, hang on. Let's put it in here. Instead of littering, let's put the shish kebab plan there. Let's put away the, what do we have? We have a covert operative thing, and what's my throwable situation? Okay, we got the nuka grenades. We've got, yeah, probably, well, actually, no, I have a lot of stuff. I'm probably good. Didn't actually use that much. Grandma's on you if anybody wants to check out his info. Oh, there's a Graham alert. Which cold shoulder was in a combat shotgun? Quad with that effect on a combat shotgun? Well, yeah. That'd be exciting. Do we, I guess, no. The lighting feels kind of funky here.
Now,
This event is... What do people think of this event? Do we like this event? I mean, it's okay. That's what I say. Beelzebub is already here. Probably it'll disappear. It's gonna disappear in 10, 9, 8, yep.
oh, you poor dear. You don't take
Where is Mandy? Mandy is...
help from time to time.
right here. She's at the Wayward. She's at the Wayward, Blade. You're not keen on this event? Nope. Do not like. Yeah. It's not that interesting, right? Seeing what you mean about stim packs ending up doing raids. Oh yes. Oh yeah, Dale. They'll creep up on you. Beelzebub is still here. Okay, I thought Beelzebub would disappear, but apparently I was wrong. Everything piles up. So what it's gonna, I mean, chems in general, which is kind of nice having the, because you have first. I mean, you play on private, so you obviously have first. Having the 8 boxes, I mean, it's kind of nice because then, because for me, I would always sell everything, you know, as far as the chems go before. And a lot of legendary effects require, you know, like Fury or Buff Out or something. And I never had any of that stuff because I would just get rid of it. And so now it's kind of nice with the 8 box. You know, it accumulates so much from raids that now if I need to craft a Furious mod or something, I can just do it. You know, because I'll have what I need on hand. Repair kit's another one, Dale. That's another thing to watch out for is the repair kits. They'll really pile up on you and you won't notice because you already have them in your inventory. And you'll have all this extra weight and you won't know why. So repair kits, that's one of the things to watch out for. Also, whatever your favorite stim pack is, because you'll get like a you know, a ton of those. What a better seasonal type events. All right. I mean, it's not super bad. I mean, it's reasonably quick and you're not waiting around. That's one thing I do like is you don't spend all this time just standing around. You're running constantly and doing stuff. Because that's a complaint I have about a lot of things, a lot of events, is that you aren't doing anything. And it's like, that's not really an event. It's like, you know, it's like, hey, come to this party. We're having a birthday party. And then you're just going to sit in a corner and wait. That's what you're going to do, sit and wait. Well, that sounds awesome. And we have these events that are kind of that way. I mean, if you look at something like Dangerous Pastimes, it's sit in the dark and wait is what that one amounts to. So, or Distinguished Guests. All right, you fished everything you need to do. Now stand here for 10 minutes. So, I mean, at least this one is kind of, I mean, there are waits, but they're very short. So, I like that. I will always favor action over waiting around for, you know, NPCs to give speeches or whatever, things to spawn. Assuming it's running and not all laggy and stuff. We're lagging on the yellow flowers though. I think I have some. Did I just pick up 2, I think? Yeah, we're still hurting on the yellow flowers. And they did remove a lot of the mines. Like, I do like that. This it used to be really bad. You would just constantly stagger. It's not too bad now. After the last update, they made it. Now we're lighting stuff on fire. Whole lot better. Yeah, a whole lot better without landmines, exactly. Farm so much EN6 now, you don't know how to level without farming the robots. Robot Parade is very boring, I agree. Game is too easy. Yeah, there's that. We definitely could use like a hard mode. I mean, I would say if you want challenge, then when the new update comes, use all your wanted posters on a private server by yourself. Though those enemies are kind of, maybe if you're in power armor, they're not. I don't know. If you're in regular armor, though, they will leave a mark. Can do anything about stage 2? Oh, but at least you can farm the Guardian until the update. Yeah. I will say that the, you know, as far as the XP goes, every stage gives you more than the previous stage. So, I mean, obviously, if you're by yourself, you don't really have any other option. But yeah, if you can do full raid teams, you just get, it's just so much better for XP. It's like you'll get like 20,000 on the first stage and, you know, 200,000 on the last stage. I think it caps at 300. I think the last stage you can actually, with all the buffs, you can get up to 300,000. I've never hit that number, I don't think, because I don't tend to maximize XP that way. But I've gotten over 2 before during like, oh, we got double XP this weekend as well, so that'll be a thing. I think it's kind of strange that we're getting double XP at the end of the season instead of double. I mean, we're not getting double score. You would think the last week of the season we get double score. Oh wow, the frame rate is just 39 FPS all of a sudden. That wasn't good. Let's get out of here. Hopefully it doesn't carry over. I've had that happen before where like the frame rate tanked during an event and no matter where I went on the map, it just stayed that way. Was on the PTS yesterday. The bounties were extremely tough for 2 players. Yeah, Angry. They're no pushover, and I like it. I like the fact that the and the death claws that you encounter there. I like it for 2 reasons. Death claws are a little tankier, and they are in groups. Like I've seen packs of half a dozen death claws, and it's awesome. Like it's so great. You know, they're just dialing up the difficulty a little bit, and I'm looking forward to it because I'll be taking a brand new character. I unlock crafting, cool. I'll be taking a brand new character there when after the update. And I am very much looking forward to that. I think that's because I did that on the PTS a little bit. I took a character from the vault to the middle of the map. And definitely was a challenge. So, but it was fun. Like it was a fun challenge. Let's see. Let's go. Yeah, there's only 2 of us. So I was going to say, there's no raiding going on with 2 people. Now you control Derek and Mr. 3 on stage 1. There you go. Tell them how bad they are. Do you like it? Do you like doing it, at least? I know Derek hates it, but not bothered with leveling for the most part, but West Tech is probably still competitive. Oh, it's absolutely competitive. I mean, if you're solo and versus the Guardian, I think West Tech is going to beat the Guardian. Well, at least I've been here before. So there's that. All right, make sure we have this. Oh, fix that up. Can't have a broken bow. We have throwing knives. Let's use the shards first. Bounties. Yeah, I did a video a couple days ago over the weekend. If you want to know about bounty hunting, check it out. Death claws on PTS are the coolest. Oh, they're neat. I like them. Yeah, they're fun. I love it. Confused. How people get so much XP from West Tech takes you like 2 or 3 clears to gain 1 level. They just stack the buffs to move. I'm no expert on that, so I wouldn't even weigh in. I'm not an XP farmer. But during double XP, I can usually pretty easily get the 4,000. You know, 4,000 per super unit, which is the cap. So it's neck and neck. Bounce back and forth. I mean, the rewards are going to be better from the Guardian for sure. But West Tech should clear you. I'm pretty sure like if you're farming the snake, because I know people do that, they checkpoint at the snake, and that gives so much XP, so that's going to do the most. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not the one to, in terms of XP grinding, I am not the expert there. So if I recall, we can get 4 stars from the headhunt too, right? No, 4 stars are only coming from raids. Now they did put something in the game files. They talked about this a little bit. So if anybody remembers when they had, was it in October when they did the aliens during the weekend, the last weekend of the aliens, they were dropping the masks. I'm not finding any key cards. They were dropping the glowing mask from the general in the the Foshnot mask from the general, and they've put other things in the game that do similar things, and they can just flip a switch if they want. And headhunts have 4-star rewards as an optional thing they could do. It's not standard though. They would actually have to go in and enable it like for the weekend or whatever. So it's a thing that could happen, but it's not standard. It's not a standard feature. And it's not something they really mentioned specifically either, but there's a few things they did where they've like enabled, there's no key cards anywhere. I may not be running this, I may not be doing the silo if I can't find a key card. Like sometimes there's one like right here next to the all the key cards just cleared out. They've just been all taken. I don't know. Need high intelligence, West Tech, use low health character. Yeah, if you use low health, high intelligence, I mean you need a spec for XP. Oh, here we go. We got one. Jeez, that was I don't think I've ever had to look that hard for a key card. Only focus on levels to grab ledger. I mean, the only time I really care about leveling is when it's for the season. When I'm trying to grind the first 100 levels, and I care about XP. Other than that, I don't ever care. Black-eyed Susan Soothin. That's nice. Did I get that? I didn't even look. I got Pot O Carnal Weeper. Not exactly the same. Let's see. Looks like my food might be worn out. Based on my hunger and thirst meter, yep. All my buffs are worn off. I was looking for Pemmican, but this is not a carnivore character. I would not have Pemmican. Bloodied bolstering mods. I wouldn't do bolstering, do bloodied. Bolster, you want no, not bloodied. You want you don't want bolstering, you want unyielding. Not bolstering. Unyielding is where your intelligence is gonna come from. Yeah, put intelligence on your weapon, intelligence on the 2nd star on your armor, unyielding on the 1st star, low health at 20%. Have casual under armor shielded. Use, if you're herbivore, use brain bombs. If you're carnivore, be regret and wish that you were be regretful that you have to use what is it? Oh wait. That you have to use Scorchbee's brains. That's what I was looking for. Scorchbee's brains. Harder to farm and don't last as long and don't give you as good a benefit and all that stuff. Yeah, unyielding. Sorry, I made empty. Time for water without bubbles in it. Okay, so do I need grenades? No, we're not ready for grenades yet. We're not that section. Oh, look at that dodge. Who says we don't have dodging in this game? We totally do. And they're built in. Oh, that was a sheep squat shard. All right, I'm in caution. Whatever, I could pick a lock-in caution. But let's just put an article below the PTS patch notes talking about the hand cannon, how you can turn it into a rifle. I wonder if that's the bonus mods, Jules. I mean, they never implemented it on the PTS, so... But I mean, that was there, yeah. Uh-oh. I believe I can hide from you. At level 300, you'll need 1 to 2 times per run. Alright, I'm not doing well here. I'm undecided. Like, I have enough perk points to max out Master Infiltrator, but I can't decide if I want to do that or if I want to, oh, need to do a couple things here. Need to do, let's take off Tormentor and put on Grenadier. Get the most out of those grenades. But yeah, I wonder if those are the, wait. Oh, yeah, I'm in the right spot. I got disoriented. I'm talking and yeah, I forgot where I was. We'll figure. Oh, I got the first time again. Nice.
Overriding security lockdown. Opening all head doors. Please stand clear of the doors.
All right, easy as pie. Okay, I think the next thing we're gonna want is grenades. Let's see. We want the nuker grenades. I should have enough to do this, but now I'm using grenadier. I should be able to get the radius that I need. I'm gonna just put this right in here, right there-ish. That should probably clear the whole room, I think. Wow, I broke the, yikes. I broke the sun. There we go. Okay, wow, that was
Authorized personnel detected in the operations center.
coffee cup. I got all those too? All right. Oh, let's make this,
Omega 12. All personnel.
all right, we're gonna sneak past that guy, and oh, I got all this. Wow, okay, that's that carried far. Grenadier makes a huge difference. Oh, we'll put one right here, and that'll get the other side, and probably should take out this guy. I'm thinking. Okay, yeah. The server might be feeling a little under the weather. You know, maybe.
Integrity compromised.
I completed. Oh, I didn't even have to go into the other room. All right, let's do.
Report to the operations center for immediate repairs.
All right, let's do throwing knives. I don't want to run out. I believe the mods in the last part of the season are the penetrator mods. For whatever reason, I was thinking those were built into the weapon. Like those were just part of the weapon. Because you can't not have that. I mean, if you craft the weapon, it automatically comes with the penetrator, right? The only difference is you can do penetrating with explosive or explosive only. But it comes penetrating normally as the default. So I don't think that that's it. I thought it's either a sight mod or maybe they're going to put the rifle mods in and they just never made it in the PTS. I don't know. I just don't know is a problem. Obi-Wan, just in time. Just in time to watch me go through a silo with throwing knives. Or the rest of a silo with throwing knives. Throwables only. Let's see. Last time there was a Gutsy in here just chilling for whatever reason, but not this time. All right. On we go. Uh-oh. Not really sure where he is, but all right. We got one right there. I gotta say, it's been a long time since I've actually been. I don't usually sneak through silos anymore, but it's been a lot. It's kind of nice. I always liked running silos, sneaking through them. I thought it was fun. We cripple both of the legs. That basically turns them into nothing. There we go. All right. Good job there. Could be hopefully level 100 the first day people will tell us. I mean, my plan, I won't get it the first day, but I always try to get it as soon as I can. I mean, this last time I got it in under a week, which is the fastest I've ever done it. But we'll see. I do want to run it, but I mean, mostly I like just having it out of the way because it kind of gets in the way of like having that. It's just kind of like an itch in my brain. It's like, I want to make videos. I don't want to focus on running score and then you're done early on. And one didn't really seem to do much damage at all. There we go. He was stubborn. He didn't want to go down. Or she. Sorry. I don't know how they identify, if they identify as a he or a she or a they or them. Probably should just say they or them just to be safe, right? You don't want to go through a silo being all politically incorrect. Or whatever. Whatever that would be labeled as. Which reminds me. I don't know why this occurred to me. So I was watching earlier today, Star Wars was on TV. And so I had it kind of on the side while I was doing other things. And in the very beginning, well, when they rescue Princess Leia, right? And she's all pushy and whatever. And she says at one point, get this walking carpet out of my way. And for whatever reason, it popped into my head, was like, I never noticed that she's racist. Because that's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, he's a Wookiee and he's hairy, and to call him that. That's kind of like, I don't know if that would fall to the level of being like a slur, but it was like, that's what popped into my head. Is like, oh, Leia was like racist in the beginning. I never caught that before, even though I've seen that movie probably 50 times. So yeah, I don't know. Thoughts?
Now constructing additional security units.
Let's see here. I mean, because really, that is kind of an insult, right? He's like, he's a race of, you know, he's a humanoid race covered in hair, and she's like calling him a walking carpet. Like, that's kind of an insult, and that's not okay, right? It was the 70s, a different time. That is true. No, it was way before then, right? It was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Probably do some raid leveling, have a second account who needs Vulcan. Ah, Vulcan. The most logical of power armor. Cancel Princess, exactly. Cancel Princess Leia. I don't know why. It's just like all of a sudden, because it's like, oh, that's funny and whatever. And then I'm watching it today and it's like, she's kind of racist. That wasn't very nice at all. Like she was very insulting. That's like they rescue her, and I mean, the rescue wasn't great. I mean, there's definitely been better in the history of rescuing. There's been better rescues, but still, you know, they were still there when she was going to be terminated, and she was not showing a whole lot of gratitude. Just kind of, she showed attitude, not gratitude. I think is it upstairs? Might be upstairs. There we go. It's like show gratitude, drop the attitude. There we go. In 1977, you could use a slur, nobody got it. That is true. That is true. You could say all kinds of things. So does that mean when non-humans call us meatbags, they would be a slur? Well, it's not meant as a compliment. And that's why we loved her, yeah. Darth Vader would wear Vulcan. You know, that would be pretty cool if we had lightsabers. And don't tell me we had the plasma cutter, it's not the same. Just because it makes a lightsaber sound, it's not the same thing. I gotta say, having the auto throwing arc makes this a lot easier. Everyone's like picking on this dude. It's like, hey, he's just trying to do his job, go to work. Can I thread that needle? I don't think I can. No, there's too many invisible thingamabobs blocking my way. There we go. Princess Leia also sizest. You're kind of short, yeah. Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? Ghouls calling humans smooth skins is a slur. Yeah. Although, as insults go, I'm okay with that. I mean, if someone calls me whitey, I'm not getting upset. Still live in the 80 to 90, you cancel the offended generation. Yeah, if you're offended, you get canceled. I'm okay with that. Because it can definitely be taken too far, but I just thought that was funny. It just like popped into my head, just like, she's kind of racist. I mean, whether that would be considered that or not, I don't know. It's one of those random thoughts that you have, you know, in a movie that I've seen like a million times, and I just never thought that before, and today I did. How dare you leave my crew alone? That's employee of the month right there.
Security teams to
Shattered Dreams, hello. How would you feel if we actually do become a super mutant, even though similar to ghouls, there's still a difference enough to make it a completely different build? I don't know. I mean, I guess it would depend on how they implement it. I mean, I still think the ghoul needs some adjusting. So, I mean, it's going to be a melee character, and how would that fit in? And yeah, I don't know. I mean, it would depend on how they implement it. There's a guy who made a real lightsaber. Cool. Leia was always very sassy. She was. She was small in stature and big in sass.
25%.
Blame George Lucas. Yes.
Fabricating replacement buttons officer active.
Apparently, it's okay.
Officer active.
Leave him alone. I got a throwing knife that was in the air. Hey, Snarls, welcome. Super Mutant should have an intelligence lock at like 5. Yeah, I mean, it should be the same thing like how a ghoul takes a big or a big charisma hit. Super Mutant should take a big intelligence hit. which will probably offend the people that want to level, you know, because so many people are tied to that. You gotta have high intelligence. Nope, not a super mutant. It has a hard lock at like 5 or something. I'm guessing it would be, the thing is, like a super mutant you'd think would be like melee focused because of strength. Melee just isn't, for the most part, very popular. I mean, the content is very restrictive in terms of, like, it's very unfavorable towards melee. You know, if you're playing an event and you're trying to hit things with the melee weapon, you can spend the whole time running from one enemy to another and hitting nothing for the whole event, and it's really frustrating. If you want to do a raid, well, bring a gun, but I'm a melee character. Doesn't matter, bring a gun. So, I don't know, it would depend on how they did it. Super mutants could also make good explosive and heavy gunner builds. Yeah? Well, I don't know. Gale isn't much of a heavy gunner. I mean, she's kind of terrible. When you take her into vault with you, I wouldn't call that a quality. Her build needs work. I think she has like she's obviously she has like Mr. 3's spec. You know, she's all carry weight and no damage. Is kind of how she's spec'd out.
Launch prep at 75%. All
Is that nuke zone still there?
stations.
I was kind of hoping to be gone, and then I could launch a nuke, a reasonable nuke down there. Although the robot's okay. The robot gives 3 lead, 3 stars. That's not terrible. Bedlam, hello. Properly kit out super mutant in 2D20 Fallout tabletop. It's indestructible outside of headshots. Which seems appropriate, right? Honestly, if I'm playing super mutant, what I would want would be, you can't wear armor. Right? Like, none of the armors would fit you. You're too big. So that's kind of one of the things I would probably do is I'd want it to be something where it was interesting to play and not just, well, I'm a super mutant wearing Secret Service armor and, you know, you'd have to have restrictions, like maybe your hands are too big for certain weapons. You're physically too big for most armors, but you come in with like built-in damage resistance or something, built-in, probably your disease immune, stuff like that. So she had blanks. Yeah, she has the Nerf minigun. She shoots like Nerf bullets. What am I doing? Oh, I was gonna put on my, while I'm thinking about it, put my armor back on since I no longer need to sneak. Equip my nuclear grenades. Put in my key card, hoping I have one. I didn't actually check to see how many I had. And we'll try and type correctly this time. Super mutants do pretty well armoring the cells with wheelbarrows and empty propane tanks. And see, that I would want new armor. Like if they did that, they should give like makeshift armor that you could do with other things.
Access granted.
All right, first time's a charm on that one. All right, let's just do another robot. Another robot. What if they had a cannibal perk and boost your XP to replace the loss of intelligence? I don't know, Lucas. I think it would just be one of those things that you sacrifice. You want to be a super mutant for the role play? You're just not going to have... I mean, they would probably make it for higher level characters anyway that aren't... What am I doing? Oh, I'm doing... I was going to drop it right there. It wouldn't matter. All right, let's go clean up, get rid of the missiles that we always get for this. Pipe armor or something. War drum or tenderizer. I haven't used a war drum in forever. I mean, last time I tried one, it was terrible. Tenderizer, I think, is cooler looking. Minus 10 intelligence, like ghouls, minus 10 charisma. Yeah. And you wouldn't be able to go... I mean, I would say you wouldn't be able to go low health because you'd be immune to radiation, so you couldn't play like a unyielding... It's just one of those things, like if you're gonna do it, because it should be a role play thing, I think. Just like the ghoul, but ghoul has turned into like, you know, it's like, oh, it's meta in terms of damage, and okay. I just do it just for something different. Other than that, I don't, I definitely don't take full advantage of all of the things. Have I got all the... All right, our weight's down. Yeah, my weight's down pretty good because I've gotten rid of a lot of the, I was carrying so many throwables because I did that throwable video with this character and I crafted so many and I've just been carrying them around. So it's nice to use them up in the silos. But I like the tenderizer. I think it looks cool for style points. And if you're going to be a super mutant, that'd be perfect. So, but then the thing is, then we already have the ghoul, like the feral ghoul already is crazy high and in terms of melee damage. So, you know, John Rush has even said that You know, if we're gonna have a ghoul, it has to make. I mean, if we're gonna have another playable race, it has to make sense. It has to fit in somewhere, not just like a human with a super mutant skin on it. It has to have a functional, like, there has to be a reason why you're doing this. Why are people turning into super mutants? How are we implementing it? I don't think that would be hard to figure out. I mean, the whole ghoul thing, I mean, it's not like we have like this really super, I mean, usually everything is pretty simple. You know, it's like we can always come up with a reason why and just make it fit. Can think of super mutant perk? It'll be called FEV Rage. It'll work like adrenal reaction. Used to play full health human, but having to constantly soak rads and keep up food and water was annoying. Ghoul is so much nicer. Yeah, I don't know. I find the ghoul a little too much maintenance. You know, between the feral meter and constantly refilling the glow, I think it still needs work. And the disguise system is just horrid. I mean, the disguise system is so badly done. Like, that should just go. It's like, you have to wear a disguise. They don't like ghouls, but there's a ghoul right there, and everyone likes them. Doesn't matter. They don't like you. I mean, the only place the disguise makes sense is with the Brotherhood, because they don't like ghouls and they don't have ghoul members. But it doesn't make sense in any other spot where we have to wear a disguise. So maybe with Modus, although are you telling me Modus, who has like all this technology to detect things? I mean, as soon as you walk into the place, they know you have mutations. Do you think wearing a sack over my head is gonna fool Modus and not know that I'm a ghoul? I mean, come on. Another super mutant could be called green stuff. Don't know what it'll do. Don't know what it'll do. It'll make you look for green stuff. I don't know. No green stuff here. Come on. There we go. No green stuff here. Hello, fellow humans. What? This cloth bag? Yeah, I've got a really bad acne. Yeah. It's like, oh, ghoul is scary, but chainsaw massacre, you know, chainsaw murderer look, not a problem. I mean, a guy comes to my house with wearing a sack hood like that. I'm not letting him in. I'm not letting him in. The ghoul, yeah, head on in. You're fine. You just have, like, you know, your skin's a little rough. You smell a little funky, but it's okay. But as far as oh, hey, Landy. But as far as yeah, that sack hood, that's not working for me. That's terrifying. Never bothered to turn any of the 8 active characters ghoul because of the stupid disguise system. Yeah, well, I only have one, and I did, but that character had done most of the, like, the main stuff anyway. But I mean, I did after that update. I did a playthrough with a ghoul, and I started out ghoul right away. I mean, I got to level 50, and that was where, and I didn't do any quests up to that point. It's a pain in the butt doing the quests with as a ghoul. Like how the Brotherhood NPC tell you should fix the mutation as an example. Yeah, exactly. Probably won't happen, but imagine if you could be a super mutant suicider. I'm not sure how that would work, Hermos. It'd be like, I'm gonna do a playthrough. Oh, okay, I'm dead. Well, that was fun. I guess I'll start over again. It's like, okay, I'm dead. Oh, darn. Oh, that was fun. New character time. I mean, I go through characters quickly, but I don't know. That would be a little bit much for me. Play as the Deathclaw, New Vegas Deathclaw, not a watered down 76 Deathclaw. Ghoul should have its own quest line. I mean, it does. It's only 5 minutes long, but it has sort of one. Well, and that is a problem with the game and maybe that's just how online games are. But I mean, they try to make it so you don't get locked out of anything. So you have to be able to do all the quests. And that leads to, like, compromises in design that way. But and that's why there's no decisions that actually matter. I mean, imagine if you made a decision that locked you. Like, imagine if when you did the vault raid with the settlers, the raiders were permanently hostile to you. Or if you betrayed the settlers by keeping the gold, the settlers were no longer friendly. They were hostile. You know, imagine if those things happened. Then it would actually mean your choices that you made actually had consequences. But there aren't consequences in this game. Everything is either nothing happens or you get something positive. Like, there's just no, you don't really get negative consequences for things. But I'm guessing that's just the nature of online games. I don't know. Holu, hello, hello. Character is stuck sitting down. Animation. Oh, okay. I mean, at least you're stuck in a comfortable position. Want to be a super mutant fire starter with a crazy weapon? Well, we do have the cremator, so you could probably, you know, I'm getting shocked. That's so crazy. We can shoot through this. Ah, quit taking my help. I mean, it's so crazy. I can shoot. I guess arrows travel through shields. That's something to know. If you're ever invading a facility that has an energy shield, just use a. Oh, there's Mandy. I'll try to. Well, I was gonna try. I didn't notice. Sorry. I'm a bad teammate. On your knees. Bow before Zod. Can think of way to become a super mutant. You find another experimental FEV serum. Dr. Blackworm didn't get to test. Well, couldn't you just go to West Tech and dump in one and go? I mean, I guess that's not FEV, right? It's toxic goo. If it was FEV, we'd have everyone be in the super mutant. I mean, we're kind of basically super mutants already. We just don't look like them. We have mutations, and for the most part, we're just like insanely overpowered. I don't know. We're kind of like superheroes already. So, and we're mutated. So, we're just not green. Atomic Punk, hello. Wish we could turn the robots in Watoga back to hostile. Like if you went in and you killed them, you're no longer mayor for a day. And that's the thing, like even, like it's hard to turn even one hostile. Like you have to get the, like if you attack an Assaultron, you have to get it down to like 20% health before it actually turns hostile to you. And it's the only one. All the other robots are like, yeah, it's cool. We didn't like him anyway. Or her, or them, I don't know. Sorry to offend any Assaultrons out there. Zod, what is that from? Superman. He was the villain in the Phantom Zone. He was the main, in Superman 2, that was the enemy. Bow before Zod. He like tried to overthrow the government or something and ended up in the Phantom Zone and something. Cancel me. Easy enough. All you have to do is just like close the window that's showing the stream. Then I'm canceled on one screen anyway. That one tried to cancel me, but someone shot him. It wasn't me. Okay, can we get through? Let me through, come on. I think when we're in this event, it should play that music, you know, in the Phantom Menace when they're fighting Darth Maul and they've got those energy shields up and they have that cool music. They should have that playing during this event. That'd be awesome. Got it in the end. All right. Find it funny the new Lucid 1-star legendary punch overeaters. It's exactly overeaters for goals. It does exactly the same thing. Zod is from Superman. Zorg was Fifth Element. Zurg is Buzz Lightyear villain. Oh, okay. I didn't even. Yeah, okay. And Zork was a text-based video game in the 80s. There we go. Easy peasy. Treasury notes and a grenade launcher. Someone asked me about that the other day. Is this still good? I have no idea. I did a video on it like 2 years ago. It was good then. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tried since then. You do miss Zork? You like the ghoul gene theory? It explains why some people exposed to radiation become ghouls while others die from it. Don't want to be eaten by a guru. I don't want to be eaten at all. By anything. I mean, there's no version of I want to be eaten by that ends with it. Like, it just, no. That's always just a hard pass. It's like, I don't want to be murdered by, well, anything at all, ever. Okay. Maybe we can take to the roads a little bit. Since the silos have been all used up. Let's see, we've got this, and that. Oh, I should put 2-shot. That's what I'll do. I'll take to the roads with my 2-shot. We'll do this right now while I'm thinking about it. 2-shot. 2-shot on my crossbow. Crossbow, all right. 2-shot is where we're going with this one. Should be better and more, it'll be more consistent damage since this just blows through the stacks otherwise. Stim packs, only 29. Did I do that already? No, I did not. How about plans? Did I get any new plans? Any cool plans? I got a mow the mole miner, or mow the mole trash poster. Oh, let's deposit those rad lilies. No, moonshine jamboree. Been trying to find a new area to make a camp. I'm terrible at finding camp spots. That's why all my... Well, here's my camp for this character. It's down here, just outside of the map. That's where this... in fact, I'll show... I think I've shown this camp before. It's nice because when you're on the edges of the map, there's not really enemies that spawn. And so you don't worry about your camp getting attacked and being interrupted. Oh, it's dark. It's dark. Is it because of the time of day? Oh, it's the middle of the night. Yeah, here's my camp. Unfortunately, the lighting is... Yeah, never mind. Well, here's my camp, but it's dark. Would think turning into a mutant is coming, would you say? Not necessarily. I mean, it's been asked several times by John Rush, and he has said it's possible, but they haven't come up with a reason for it, so... Couldn't find a place in the map, so went outside. Honestly, I wanted a place that was kind of like by a river, that was quiet, that was kind of out of the way, and this is what I got, was right here. Which is kind of like a nice, and I wanted something that fit the aesthetic of the character. I mean, if you look at how I'm dressed, right? I mean, it's supposed to be like, you know, I use archery, I have like this woodland kind of appearance, and so I wanted just to camp kind of, you know, kind of on the outskirts away from everything. And I just walked around and I ended up here, and this is kind of it just happened to be outside the map. But yeah, I looked around a lot of places. Moonshine Jamboree, or yeah, no one's, one person's doing it. I don't care. All right, we're gonna do some walking, but we're not gonna do a walking here. Let's go. Let's do up here. Let's go up from the. Let's start here. Pumpkin House. Do some walking around. Suggest making a camp on the cliff top across the church in Helvetia. I don't really love having camps in like right next to a town like that. Don't think the ghoul has been as successful as they had hoped, so you don't see them going out to create super mutants. Well, and that's the thing. So sometimes what happens is the data gets interpreted one way. It's like, oh, people don't want to be a ghoul. I don't know though. I see a lot of ghouls. I mean, we saw Landy was in there as a ghoul. I don't know if it's been successful or not. I mean, I know that the paywall wasn't very well received by people, and that's honestly what holds people back. So I don't necessarily think they wouldn't do another thing because of that. I could see them making changes to the ghoul. I mean, because that does put a lot of people off. It's like, well, I don't want to try it, and then because here's the problem: you have to make a decision based on information you don't have. So near Death Claw Island, yeah. So suppose you have. You become a ghoul and you don't like it. You're like, you know what? This doesn't work for me for whatever reason, because of a design or something. And so you go back to being human, which is fine, costs you nothing. And then they make changes to the way ghouls work in a year or 6 months. Well, now you got to pay money. And to me, that's not really reasonable, because you're trying to make a decision now based on everything that might happen in the future, which isn't reasonable. I mean, I think what they should do, and this was suggested by a lot of people, is add it to the scoreboard. Like every season you get like a free Regal or a free human or whatever. And you just get like this one token. You can never have more than one, but every season on the board, there's a spot where you can grab like a free Regal token or whatever. So that you can do it without paying money, like once per season if you want to do it that way. So, and then if you want to do it more than once per season, okay, you can pay. But I mean, the fact that the way the ghoul works can actually change dramatically at some point in the future means that you have to pay money because they implemented it one way that wasn't very good, and then they fixed it, and you have to pay it for the fix. Like, that doesn't seem right. So I'm definitely not in favor of the way they did that at all. But nobody asked my opinion. They should make it caps, or they shouldn't make it cost anything. I mean, they could do caps. I mean, you could have it so that there's a doctor or something, like put it in the game. It would actually make more sense that way. Or gold, where you actually go into the game and there's a doctor that can actually reverse the process for you for a fee. Like, that would make sense. I'd be okay with that as well. But having it cost real money or real atoms, like, I don't think that that's good, because like I said, unless we know that this is how the ghoul is always going to be, it's never going to change. It'll never get, I mean, for example, like there weren't, like when the Ghoul came out, you lose overeaters. Oh, it turns out this is too difficult. And then you go back to being human, and now they're adding in a new legendary effect that works just like overeaters. It's like, well, I didn't know that that was coming. And now I have to pay money if I want to try that again. Like that's to me, that's just not okay. I strongly disagree with that, with the way they did it. So, but it could be that it wasn't up to, you know, it could have been that it was just decided that we have to do another thing that adds money to it. And this is what we came up with. I don't know. You asked, yes. Nobody at Bethesda. Perk coins and ghoul coins. Something, I don't know. There's lots of spots to build. I don't like building. For me, I like to have a camp in a spot that I like and then never build again. I'm not someone who gets excited to build. I'm someone who like builds reluctantly because I need to have a camp. Oh, there we go. Abandoned sentry bot. All right. Let's follow him and see what will he go very far? I don't know. Let's see. I mean, he's not hostile at the moment. I can't VATS him, so.
Initiating visual identification scan. Commander identified. Greetings. Engaging protocols. Protect and follow Commander.
Oh, cool.
You are.
Are they gonna follow me? It said protect and follow. Oh, that'd be awesome. Oh, I have a new ally. That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Brother and you are going to visit your sister and brother-in-law for Thanksgiving. Oh, okay. I'm going to my sister's for Thanksgiving. Oh, that's cool. I have a follower. This is awesome. How much unspent atoms you have? A lot. But I shouldn't have to pay him that way. Can you hack him? No, I just talked to him. Notice how not many people are talking about the emote wheel update, having some emotes rearranged. Oh, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck, Jules. Like when I go to the, you know, anytime I tried to emote on the PTS, it was a hassle. Because like almost nothing was in the spot it was in before. The bot usually runs into trouble. Oh, so will it follow as long as it stays alive? Because if I can get it to follow, I'm gonna see how long I can get it to follow me. Or does it run into trouble because it malfunctions or it hits a bump or something? It gets stuck. We can equip more emotes. I mean, they've rebalanced it, but the problem is a lot of the ones are just moved from where they were, and it's just, you're gonna have to relearn where they are. Yeah, I think we should be able to put them wherever we want to, but again, they don't ask me. It's surprising how often Bethesda doesn't ask my opinion on things. Oh, this is cool. I like this. I got me a bodyguard. A bodyguard that wouldn't beat me in a fight, but whatever. Can it go over water? I don't know. I'm just gonna see, I'm gonna see how far we can go just on the road. Because I don't know how far to go on the road. I'm not looking to take it on an adventure underwater. I may have encountered it and I just kind of ignored it. I don't know that I ever talked to it and had it, let's see, wolves should not be a problem, right? So I'm not gonna worry about the wolves. He should be able to take that out and defend me. Oh no, it's a blood eagle, help me! Help me, I'm in trouble! Help me! Help me! Ah! My bodyguard. Although if he's like a lot of NPCs, he won't be able to hit any target. He's stealing all my XP. Thank you, SentryBot. All right, this is great. Looks like he's on a cooldown or something. He needs to rest. All right, I'm cool with that. I'll give him a little break. Hopefully he comes back. I wonder if it counts like if I can loot this body. Well, probably not. There probably is no body to loot. Everything's exploded. Oh, he's coming. All right, cool. All right, we're going. Can I? Oh, we got a murder crab. Can I heal him? Well, I can't because I don't have any things that'll heal, so. That was, uh-oh. All my shots are like missing all of a sudden. All right. Well, I wonder if he'll heal on his own. All right. So I had to protect him a little bit, which who saw that coming, right? There we go. All right. How we doing? All right, we're good to go. Will he heal over time? Some robots will. He doesn't seem to heal over time. All right, so he has a limited health pool. Stormtrooper mechanics, yep. I'm assuming he wasn't taking damage from the electrician's effect. Or the explosive. He might have been. He might have been taking damage from me. Maybe I shouldn't be using the explosive bow. Let's do this. I won't use the explosive bow. I don't want to give him area of effect damage. Hopefully he can navigate all this terrain. We'll see how that goes. This is kind of cool. This is pretty neat, actually. Do you have fire missiles with friendly fire? I don't have friendly fire. I don't have enough perk points to equip that. I mean, I do have a fire bow, but it's fine. Actually, we should test it. Let's test it if I can heal him, actually. Friendly fire. Because I do have a fire bow. No, I'm killing him. No, that's not good. That didn't work. No, he's not. Okay, well. That was a thing. I tried it. I'm sorry, dude. I was trying to shoot an arrow at you and heal you. Because that works for reasons. Okay, so never mind. Think it will turn on you if you damage him too much. Yeah, you probably will. You probably will. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean it. But yeah, you can't heal him. So he has, yeah. He definitely has a limitation. Okay, will he make it around? Let's see. He will. All right, he figured it out. This is cool. This is pretty neat. I like this encounter. I didn't know this was a thing. And we're just trudging along, me and my protector. Now, is this a spot where the Wendigos... Pardon me. This is the spot where the Wendigos are, maybe? I think it's that tree over there. That one up there is where the Wendigo, right? Isn't that where the Wendigos hang out? I'm not sure. He'll probably turn on... Wait. Okay, now he's gonna follow Mandy? That's not... No, wait. Or is he just leaving? Did he hit his... He might have hit the end of his roaming range. I think that's what's probably going... Well, let's talk to him again and see. Uh-oh. Or did he see them coming? Was that what happened? He backed up because he knew stuff was coming. Maybe that's what's going on. All right, let's go, dude. Okay, so he didn't hit the end of his roaming range. He just hit the end of, he knew there was enemies, or maybe not. I don't know. No, he's still coming. All right. That's cool. There's a Wendigo in a tree. Right there. Oh, he's retreating. What if I talk to him again?
Greetings, Commander. Proceed with security operations.
Okay, so he's just done. I guess this is it. He can't go farther than this. So he hit his range of... That's still pretty far. I mean, he went from... Where do we encounter him? It was like right here, right? So that's pretty far. But yeah, he's run out of his range. Oh, well. It was fun for a minute. Don't like the new camp building HUD? Or really seemed to glow up. Yep. Last couple of times you had him, he would have been dead by now. Is he coming? I don't know what's going on. Like, he seems to... No, then he... Oh, maybe it's the terrain. Is it the terrain that he can't... What if I go over here?
Proceed with security operations.
Will he go over here? No? Or is he just stuck here? Now what's he doing? Is he going... Like, every time I think he's going back, and then he turns around and no... I think he's done with me. I think he's just going to go back and forth. Let's see if he can get on cross on this side. But it seems like he hits that crack and decides he can't come back. Or he can't proceed. This is farther than he made it before. No. Yeah, he's not. He just can't go farther than. Yeah, he's done. He's hit the limit of where he can go. Oh well, it was fun. He has to go home for dinner, yeah. If you're down from an NPC, it will get up trying to path to you. Oh. He's done. Like, he hit his roaming range. That happened when, you know, I did that video a while back where I wandered the road and I was, you know, trying to get, you know, I was trying to drag random encounters from one to the next. And that would happen. Is enemy is like, they would hit a wall and they just can't go beyond that wall. So, and as I say that, he comes all the way to me. Okay.
Eliminate impersonator with extreme prejudice.
Impersonator? Oh, okay, he's now he's hostile? What's up with that? So now you're just an impersonator all of a sudden? Well, that was a bad turn. So I guess maybe because you're out of the range or something? I'm not really sure. Oh, he's trying to, all right. Well, I guess he has a working leg. We'll have to take care of that. Now he has no legs. No legs to stand on. Oh, well, that was fun. Kind of disappointing that he just can't follow me forever, but whatever. He's mad you abandoned him. Is that what it is? That I went too far away? Or maybe because I went outside the range? I'm not really sure. That's a fun little encounter, though. I like it. That's pretty cool. But now I don't have to worry about healing him, so let's go back to our explodey crossbow. Is that a crab? No. That's, who's that? There's Rachel. Hello, Rachel. See her from time to time. We're going to have some blood eagles down here in a bit. He worked out. You don't work for Robco. Called me commander, which I'm not really sure from that. I don't know where commander would even come from. Because you're a general with the Enclave. And I don't think I've done the... Ooh, legendary. All right. That's fun. Kind of tanky, though. I did not expect him to last as long as they did. Oh, I'm like, what is that big monster? No, it's just a branch. It's just a bunch of leaves on a branch, not a monster. Let's see what's down. Powering up? No. Probably can't get far away. Can I get far enough away? No, I don't want to power up. No, wait. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I didn't take much damage. I'm trying to not power up. Liberty Prime joined the event, joined the team. All right, that's cool. Can always use help from a giant robot. All right, let's get this. I don't want that. I did one the other day. I was on a server and there was like a bunch of like single-digit levels at a power plant. And I'm like, oh, I'll go help them. They didn't need my help. They were almost done when I got there. Which is good, because if they needed my help, I am not good at that. It called you an imposter. It did. Yeah, he called me an imposter, and then it was interesting. I mean, it's kind of fun. I think it would have been cool if I get him to follow me all the way down the whole, the whole side of the map. But another murder crab on the bridge. On this bridge, or for whatever reason, I was thinking it was farther down. Oh, that's way back there. I don't want to get the powering up. I think the murder crab is down this way a bit. I think. Thunder hermit crabs are crazy tanky. They're fun, yeah. Yeah, I remember, I mean, because they had them in Far Harbor in Fallout 4. And yeah, they were not something you want to mess around with for sure. I remember going down near, this part of the map over here. On my first character early on, the first time I went to this part of the map, and I'm walking along, and I run into one of them. I don't even realize it. And so I turn around, and I'm not strong as a character. And so I turn around and go the other way, and there's a deathclaw coming at me. So I'm caught between a deathclaw and a thundercrab. And yeah, I think I just kept running away. They eventually, I think, fought each other. But yeah, I was like, that was Not what I was going for in terms of how's my foods going anyway. Just to see, I think. Big bloom again already? All right. I guess the big bloom is happening again. I think there's a blood eagle up here somewhere. Around this area. Like there's the bus with the blood eagle and the... something. Oh, that's fun. There we go. All right. That was fun. Okay, let's go bloom it. For the last time. Until next year, hopefully. Sleeping sheep squatch in that area. Oh, okay. Level 28 is doing powering up his side. Oh, cool. You'll only had him follow you. Yeah, he is pretty slow. I mean, you're only doing it out of curiosity, not for any kind of like, you know, obviously I didn't need the protection. It's like there's people doing the event. Are they actually people doing the event, or is it just... Well, that was not cool.
Well, look who it is. Now.
All right, prepare. All right, we can exit, and frame rate goes bananas. It's weird. That logo pops up, and my frame rate drops into the 30s, and then immediately goes back to the 80s. Last day for Overgrown Weekly. Last day for the seasonal nonsense. We're getting mutated events tomorrow. One saw Sheep Squatch versus a Scorched Beast versus the Deathclaw near the Forest Fisher site. Oh, that's fun. You know, I was... Tommy Punk, thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. So I was on the PTS... It was last week. I was on the PTS. Just kind of roam. I was doing something. I can't remember what I was doing. I was doing something. And... I was doing stuff. I was kind of researching the bounties and stuff, trying to figure out how that all worked. Enough that I could do a video on it. Let's put it that way. And I ran across a pack of Deathclaws there was like 6 Deathclaws and a Deathclaw handler. Because you'll frequently you'll find that very frequently. The Deathclaws all have like armor and stuff, and it's because they're tame Deathclaws supposedly, and they have Deathclaw handlers that are just raiders, the Rust Raiders, and an Agua went in and attacked them. So it was like an Agua versus Deathclaws. And, yeah, Deathclaws don't hold up very well. But it was really weird. The encounter was strange. So the Agua went in and it fought one Deathclaw, killed a Deathclaw, killed a handler, and then just chilled with the Deathclaws after that. They didn't attack him, he didn't attack them, and they were just kind of all standing around the same spot. It was really strange. But it was fun. Like, it's just different than, you know, because we have different encounters than we're getting... You know, what we have currently in the game. So it was neat. I'm looking forward to this update. I have been since the first time I hit that map. It's going to be fun. But for how long, I don't know. That's always the thing, you know, because it's a new thing for only so long, and then it's not new, and we got Beelzebubs that are just piling up. So I'm starting to think there's some sort of giant bee cloning facility going on. Undead Silver, hello, hello. Bravo. Thank you very much, Andrew. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was one of those videos I'm like, yeah, do I want to make it? And then there's always a question of when to put it out. It's like, do I want to wait till the season starts, or do I want to do it in advance? Part of that is motivated based on, like, when I think it'll get views. You know, if I put it out too late after the season, somebody else has probably done the same. But, yeah, I don't know. It was just a video I wanted to do. Plus, I had questions about it as well. Like, there was things I didn't know that I learned. Like, one of the things I didn't know, like the challenges, you know, how doing the grunt hunts get you 1 star and then 2 star. I thought it just meant you just got every grunt hunt was a 2 star once you unlock that. And I'm like, okay, I just unlocked this. Why is it only 1 star? Oh, that's because it's not a guarantee. It's just that's the range it can be. And if I hadn't done that, I would not have known. I would have just done this video, and what I would have said in the video would have been wrong. And I hate when that happens. Did a demo, which is key. Yeah, I don't know how else you'd do it. I mean, I don't know what else you would do. How else you would talk about it. I mean, I guess you could just talk about it, but they can make any bee queen. That's true. Don't they have to be part of the royal bee bloodline to be the queen?
Don't worry about all the
Have a good night. Happy thanks, Patrick. Yeah, you have a happy Thanksgiving too. I'm looking forward to it. Pumpkin pie and dinner with the family. Always a good time. I need to go buy pie ingredients tomorrow. And it has to wear a little crown. Yeah, of course. Demo's so important in your line of work. You love it. Oh, yeah. Well, it's easier. It's one of those things, like, it's hard to make, like, the video I did yesterday with the, you know, with the gold and, oh, someone's in trouble. The video I did yesterday about the, you know, the gold bullion, it was like, I wanted it, there's, like, not really a demo that I could do. It felt weird just going into the Pip-Boy and talking, but like that's the best way to convey that information. Because I prefer doing a thing and showing the thing. That's a lot easier to do. But I was a little unsure because I was like, well, okay, do I do this on a public server for the headhunt? Just because I'm probably going to get wrecked if I do it solo. But it wouldn't have mattered much. I mean, the public servers are pretty much dead at this point, this stage of the PTS. So it probably would have been just me anyway. Okay. It's got some pretty funky movements going. Is it the royal jelly on the bee larva? Yeah, that's it. It's the royal jelly. You spread it on and it turns it into a royalty. Am I back on Friday? That's the plan, Patrick. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. But I'm back on Friday. I had an idea. I just can't remember what it was. I had an idea. Oh, one thing I thought about doing was, and this is just because on Mr. 3's stream last night, there was a lot of talk about soloing the I'm not going to do that for the whole stream, though. I don't really want to do like a stream where I'm just soloing the Guardian. I would get bored. The gold video was a good tip. Yeah, people, yeah, it kind of took off. It was as long as it, you know, basically I was like, okay, I need to make this as short as possible and make it non-clickbaity and... Because it was just one of those things that popped into my head. I saw a lot of conversation about it. And I'm like, I bet a lot of people aren't even going to know this. And they're going to just miss. Black Powder Friday? Well, I just did Black Powder. I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, Black Powder, yeah, because of Black Friday. I don't know what I'm going to do, though. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It'll be a thing. I'll do something. And then Monday is going to be probably just, I'll be on my main character, probably just doing like prep for the new season, you know, probably chasing down food or whatever. So that'll probably be that on Monday. But yeah, Friday, I don't know. I'll figure out something. I'll kind of decide what do I want to do, and that's what it'll be. Peace out. Black Assaultron Blade Melee Day. I mean, I could do Melee, but that kind of locks out of things. Like, I'm not doing raids if I'm doing that. I'm not... Like I said, Melee, I just haven't felt like playing lately. And it's usually just because the content just doesn't... It makes it... It's like an extra burden almost of like, okay, if you want to play Melee, you're going to have to work like twice as hard and you're not going to be able to do some things. And so I just haven't felt like it. Random Encounter Friday. Yeah, I could do that. That would just be wander the roads Friday and look for random encounters. Could definitely do that as a thing. Gamma green tea recipe. There we go. What was I going to... Oh, that was what I'm going to do. Fusion core, no, this character doesn't have any use for fusion cores. A complete random encounters video, yeah. I've tried doing videos on random encounters. In fact, I may do one. I may clip out. I actually may clip out that part we just had in the with the bot. I may make a video out of that because I didn't know that was a thing. It's difficult. Because you can go forever and never find one. I wanted for a long time. There's a random encounter you can have with sloths and baby sloths. I've wanted to make a video on that for a long time, but because I've only run into it once where they were alive. I've run into it once where they were dead. And so it's like you could search all day long and never find it. And that's the problem with stuff like that. And I'm not like always recording when I'm playing, unless I'm going to make a video, I'm not recording. So otherwise I'd just be constantly recording and then deleting footage. So Wacky Races Friday, finish your dailies and fish as fast as you can. Fishing doesn't tend to go over well with people. When I fish on stream, I get complaints. Breach and clear, no. Just no. Wolf Ford I already did. Is there like nothing? All right, we'll just go back to the roads. How far did I make it? Did I make it? I was kind of in front of the dam, right? We'll go there. Oxhorn has tons of encounters footage, I'm sure. People have made random animal encounter videos, though. You know, turning them into pets. I've never even tried that. Baby sloths are usually dead when you see them. Yeah, so the one time I found them alive, Ario, was I was walking the roads. I was actually just walking the road just because I felt like walking the roads. And I encountered the mother and the babies. I'm like, holy crap. Like, I'd heard of that encounter before, but I didn't. I'm like, wow, that's actual thing. And that was last year, I think. That was the first time I saw it. But they were being attacked by Yaoguais. And I killed the Yaoguais, otherwise they would have been dead. And I'm sure that's probably how it's scripted, is like the babies versus the Yaoguais, and that's probably the way it works. And that's why it's really rare to find them alive, I think, because of that. That's my assumption. I don't know. I mean, I haven't run across it. I haven't run across it again in an alive state. We need more free roaming animals on the map. I agree. Well, and I like the random encounters that can be like multiple. Like, I like random encounters because they can be a lot of things. Because this game has a lot of fixed encounters. Like right here, this is going to be a blood eagle and a dog, right? I think it's just one blood eagle. But it's like always the thing, unless they're already dead, which is possible. I mean, that's probably what happened. This is probably from them. So they're probably dead. Because we have a lot of encounters that are the same thing all the time. Oh, look at that jump. I am ready for the Olympics. Haven't encountered them alive yet. Some random encounters only experience a few times in 8K hour. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Some are super rare. And you never find them when you go to, like, the rare ones. Prize butt must be here. I just got pre-war money added to my inventory for some reason. So yeah, it's, and you could do that. Like, you could record, like, just, oh, okay, there's a sheep squatch. That's the one we were talking about. All right, this is gonna be Furious versus yeah, the black powder one is the one that really like the black powder stream on Friday. That's the one that did him in. It was 2 shots and he exploded basically. Oh, you know what? Oh. Hang on. I mean, I crippled his legs. He shouldn't be able to charge me. I have an idea. I'm gonna kill him with sheep squat shards. I'm gonna use his own, yep, there we go. Use his own stuff against him. That's what I'm doing. Have a hunt season where we are hunted by cryptids, like they're searching for blood, or yeah, that could be cool. I just want more dangerous stuff. I mean, the fact that I could stop in the middle of the fight and change what I'm doing, it's like, that should be, I mean, as long as you have blocker, that's the thing about sheep squatch. As soon as you have blocker, it basically makes them so they're not very dangerous at all. I saw a video where someone was, I didn't see the video, I ran across it though, where it was like, the title was like, it was like all these armor buffs, you know, with reflective and da-da-da-da. I'm able to tank a sheep squatch. I'm like, I can do that with no armor and blocker. That's not as difficult a challenge as it might seem. I don't know if Manny's waving at me or she's just waving at people because she's friendly. So I'll wave back just in case. Every day new cryptid hunts you from across the map. You see a small blip on your map. Yeah. I think other people have been here before. I think replacing random encounters with cryptids. I want the big cryptids. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm always looking for the big ones. I think they're more fun than just, you know, random whatever. The big cryptids like the sheep squatch or an agua or which we haven't seen yet. That's what I should do. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not finding him here. Let's go here again. I mean, I had a blue devil before, but we haven't gotten an agua yet. They can evade events like aliens. Ooh, that'd be cool. I mean, I've seen Earl at the Scorched Earth a time or two. Oh, that's what I didn't do. I haven't gone down there to see if there's an Earl. Is that nuke zone? It's probably gone. Yeah, it's gone. The Wild Wendigo. I mean, I guess Earl could still be there, right? Or does it have to be a nuke zone? Like, does it have to be a radioactive zone? Probably does. Is that the Crater of Mayhem? Yep. I mean, it's fun because it's random encounters. It's usually a battle, right? This is like, it's like an arena because it's usually like a thing over here, which is mole miners, versus a thing over there, which is another sheep squatch. How about that? All right. We're going to try stealth and see how much better we do. There we go. How much better can we do with stealth? Yeah, that's pretty good damage right there. One more and he's dead. He may burn to death. Oh, I'm not even using the right bow. I mean, this one has pinpointers on it, but it's not the bow that I went to use. I meant to use this one, my frozen bow. Where's the other one? Oh, he's hiding right there. All right. Has to be a nuke zone. NAR repair. Yeah. Right, here's a spot, and another spot you can find them is right here by Welch Station, like just, you know, fast travel, turn around and go back a ways. Another spot is right here, Becker Farm, but it's all I've ever seen is like an Agua or a Blue Devil. I've never seen a sheep. I don't think you see sheep squatch there. And also right here, this is another spot where you can see Blue Devils or Aguas. So there's other spots too that I mean, those are the spots that I know to check, but there's like other random spots. I mean, there's one spot where you can find it's like at the bottom of the map over here somewhere where you can find, I think it's probably like right here. It's like the edge of the map. There's a sheep squatch you can find, but it's not by anything really. And so it's just kind of you'd have to like put a tent down and go there over and over, which I don't want it. I mean, they're 1 stars. The sheep squatches usually aren't worth, you know, they're not really worth all that effort. We got, what's Raiden? Oh, that was my team. I lost my team. That person was on my team. Pebs. Did I lose the rest of my team? Is that where all my team went? There's like 2 raid teams. Interesting. Oh yeah, let's try here. This is the other spot I know. 7% chance to spawn. Oh, the Colossus. We need ultra genetic mole miner, stalker random encounter. That'd be cool. I think, honestly, what I think is an April Fool's joke, you know, because when they do April Fool's, they usually flip all the switches and we get like Spooky Scorched and whatever. Imagine if we got a, oh, Blue Devil. See, this is a spot. Imagine if we got a, they gave us treasure hunters, but they gave us treasure hunter stalkers. So like people are going chasing, looking for them, but they're unkillable. Like, I think that'd be such a fun April Fool's thing that they could do. I mean, it'd probably piss people off, but I think it'd be funny. Jeez, it fluctuates like a tiny movement in the head. There we go. Who are these? These are settler machinist. But I'm oh, the water went down really good. But yeah, we get all kinds of fun. I'm hitting the random encounters for sure. Let's check these spots up here and see what we got. Just in case. I never can find them. It's like whenever I'm doing videos, pretty much every weapon video I do, I always look for them. And I hit all of these spots, and very frequently I find none. But once in a while I get lucky. I mean, my preferred, honestly, is a sheep squatch, just because they are kind of tanky and they're like, the turtles aren't that great because they, you know, they go in and they're not, you know, they go down into their shell and then they're invulnerable, which isn't that interesting. All right, there we got a turtle. Speaking of turtles, I guess we'll shoot the leg. Thing about the turtles though, once you cripple them, they stop going into their, pardon me, into their shell. There we go, that's better. All right, now we got the head, and that won't finish him off. I gotta say though, these cryo arrow bows feel like such a cheat. I promise I'm not, but they're so good. Although they do feel like a cheat, and then you get an Elder's Mark and go, yeah, okay, bows are good, but if I want to kill everything really quickly, I'm still gonna choose an Elder's Mark over a bow. It isn't as much fun. Did not know that about the crippling the Agua Nice. It's observational, Jules, so it could be that I'm wrong. But that's what I've observed. Once I cripple them, they no longer will duck down into their shell. So I don't know if it's true, and I've just been, you know, it's like just something I observed, and because I am making an assumption. I will say that. So it's not something I've confirmed or anything else. It's just repeated. It's the same thing like with, oh, eviction notice. All right. It's the same thing with like the sentry bot. I've noticed that like once you get them 2 legs crippled, and I noticed that during the video with the you know, during the stream when I was doing the pacifist, that once I got 2 legs crippled, they stopped attacking me. So, but again, it's just anecdotal. Anything rare in riding shotgun? I mean, you have the apparel and stuff. I mean, you have like the mask and the outfit and the backpack plan, and you can only get them from that. So I don't know. I think they all probably have the same chance to drop. I don't think there's anything like crazy rare though, no. But again, I could be wrong. Is this really going to be like a server where there's no eviction notice, where nobody joins? Like that would be sad. Let me check my buffs while we're waiting here. I want to be all buffed up. All right, all my food's worn off. All right, we're going to be all buffed up for this. Probably not going to solo it, but who knows? Let's see here. Perfect bubblegum. Well, there's Leader of Fallen. All right, there's 2 of us. That's cool. Would make sense. A crippling would change their behavior. Yeah. All right, I guess we're going. We did the thing. Oh, it's not a click. It's a click and hold. People would go due to the repeatable event for score. Well, we have 2 teams that are in raids. And a lot of people aren't going to be, you know, they're not going to leave a raid to do this. Some will, some won't. I assume they're checking up there. Are they checking up? No, they're not checking. They're fighting. All right, how are we doing? 3 out of 6. Okay, well, I guess I've popped 3 of them. And there we go. Pop the meat bags, then we can kill stuff with consequence. Okay, there's 4. I assume, is there one up there has been popped? I don't know. This one over here. This is gonna be a rough event, but that's okay. And there's one up there. All right, here we go. Let the games begin. And we seem to be short-handed, so I'm not going for wounding, unless I see evidence that we got a lot of firepower here, because I'm not seeing that at all. It seems like we're short-handed, so we're going for kills here. That's the plan. Only kills. This is my only kills page. Can I hit them up there? Most people already over rank 100, yeah. Well, and that's where you get the post 100 repeatable is before the event, but I think we just have people that are in the middle of the raids and they don't want to jump out. So I mean that's fair. I mean, I'm not upset about it. It's a thing. Like I'm usually like, if I'm in a raid and this pops, unless my teammates are telling me to pull out, I don't. Like, I'll just keep doing the raid and ignore, like when I'm doing raids, I'm fine ignoring everything else. But I know not everybody is that way. There we go. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing firepower here, so that's why we're going for kills. Not as friendly, but... Do you have Downranger? I don't. I don't have room for it. I have no room for Downranger. I have Number Cruncher. I have Number Cruncher, Awareness, Hat Trick, Deal Sealer, Master Archer. Oh, I have Grenadier. That's supposed to be Tormentor. Forgot to put that back in. Why didn't you remind me, people? All right, so there's a level. I don't know if it's higher damage. These guys, we don't leave them alive, though. My character ain't so tanky, so... Alright, we'll go for some torso shots. I tagged everything. Alright, we'll go for some torso shots. See how it goes. Go for some tagging. Everything up here seems to be under control, though, so the bot... everything's good. I thought this was going to be a rough go. Because no one was showing up, but... So far, it's been okay. I've for the most part, Jules, I've kind of avoided the perks that are relying on, other than the onslaught ones because of onslaught stacks. I'm just kind of ignoring things that are just like giving me damage based on distance because there's no gauge. You know, if the enemies had like a little thing, I mean, what I would like, two changes to those. Number one, I don't want this nonsense of far enemies, near enemies, distant enemies, because we're getting another one. I think it's a legendary effect, like the sniper effect or something, like distant enemies, I think. So we're getting another, so we're gonna have close enemies, far enemies, and distant enemies. There we go, I tagged them. I would like a number on that, and then I would like a way to know a number just by looking at the enemy. Like suppose over his head, like where it has like next to his health bar, below his level, you know, on his health bar, it actually had like a number that showed his distance. Like that's what I would like, it'd be have his distance. 15 of whatever units, yeah, I mean, it's just like whatever. So maybe have it, you know, give us a number on the screen that's next to like their level or over their head or something that shows how far away they are. And then on the card itself, have it say a number that says the enemy has to be this range to get this bonus. Like just have a number. Because this near and far, honestly, is bullshit. It's just, it is. It's because you can test. I mean, I've done a couple videos on that and you can test, but now can I lay out foundations to know exactly if they're beyond that or, you know, whatever? No. So I can't. So it's just, I think I tagged that one, but just in case. Oh, there's one right there. Hello. He's shooting me with fire. I'm shooting him with ice. That seems fair. Yeah, the Rad Scrubber hasn't even taken a tick of damage, which is nice. If not distance, then they are near far distance. Yeah, I mean, they do a step count with your teammates, so why not? It's just something. I mean, just give us an indicator that we can actually use. All right, well, if this guy's gonna do that, I'm gonna go for headshots again. Oh, okay, he was just shooting up there. All right, but there's people up there. There was no reason to do that. And there's a mid-range between near and far. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, it's in my video when I did that, when I compared the near and far enemies, or it's actually like close and... It's like close and far or something. Ah, okay. Ah. How dare you cripple me? Wow, it's okay. All right, I think I may have to start going for kills again. This is getting out of hand. Going for tags just isn't, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to know. Like, I want to do just the amount of hits that I need to do. Like, I would rather just go for tags so other people could do that, but... Was a cool camera angle. Use Downranger because range causes fall off. Yeah. I mean, I've used Downranger before. It's just I don't have room for it. Like, there's just... It's one of those cases where it's like, well, I could put this in, but, like, what am I going to take out? And I have no answer for that. Like, what am I going to get rid of to have Downranger? And there's nothing that I would get rid of for Downranger, so... And usually I'm not, like... you know, worried about damage so much. Like, I'm usually doing okay. I mean, honestly, the situations where I really care about as much damage as possible, Downranger, it won't come into play because I'll be too close. Like, if I'm doing the Guardian, for example, I want to do more damage, it's too close. Or if I'm fighting the Snake, again, it's too... Well, is it too close? Maybe the Snake isn't too close, but... Yeah, it's just one of those things. I just kind of don't like the distance perks because of the way that it's a black box in terms of like how far away they are and stuff. We need about 20 perception with the bow. What does bow in first person look like? Well, it looks like it looks like this. Oh, I know what I can do. How about this? It's harder to aim. Like I will say, it's easier to aim in third person, I find, with the bow. Manual aim. I forgot I have this. This won't kill things. This will be a tag, although we're gonna kill you. I forgot about the crossbow. It's so much better for this. It's not, I can tag lots of things because it's explosive. It won't do quite as much damage. I should have been using this all along. Now you tell me. Very nice, you're welcome. I used to play everything in first person, but I find that I just like the bow and crossbow in third person better. Rat Scrubber's doing okay. Nothing's in there. Tend to stick your tried and true weapons. You need to explore more. The other bow looks cooler. Oh, you mean this bow looks cooler than the compound bow? Or than the crossbow, you mean? I like it better. This is the Blood Eagle skin. I think it's Blood Eagle. Yeah, the Blood Eagle style. That's what that is. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. It looks like they took like, I mean, I guess that's what it would look like anyway. It looks like they took a bunch of leaf springs and, built it that way. Yeah, I have that one, and then I have this other skin. This is just this is the default. This is what a compound bow looks by default. But definitely, we don't have any crossbows, we don't have any crossbow skins, which is kind of lame. Like, where's our crossbow skins? Come on. We're missing out on the skin department. All right. Well, we got lots of stuff. I think I'll just, so all that's left is for me to clean up. You don't really need to see me scrap a bunch of things. So I think we're going to call it here, but this was a lot of fun today. Yeah, so I'll be back on Friday. I don't know what the theme is. You know, if you have suggestions, leave it in, well, probably not here because the live chat, like, that won't be around much longer, but still no skin for the Gamma Gun either. Yeah, so yeah, leave it in the Discord, whatever, if anyone has a suggestion. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thank you everyone for joining me. Have a good rest of your day. And if you're in the US, have a good Thanksgiving and have a good rest of your week.